Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? Everybody, what's going on? Nobody. It's your boy City. Just gonna be hanging out here, man. My motherfucking brother, young Sir Young, Bravado. So hopefully he come through soon, man. Everybody crack y'all bottles, finish y'all bottles, twist y'all bud up. You know what I mean? Light the roach up. Whatever you gotta do. We gonna just be talking about whatever we want today. Ain't no topic. Ain't nothing going on. Who that?
Yo.
That's young Sir. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man.
How's your night tonight, brother?
You know, same old shit. Watch Golden State come back on these niggas. You know,
It was a
same
good
old
game.
shit. Yeah, of course. You know, Blazers had them down by 18, but you know how Golden State do without Kevin Durant. Even though I'm not a Golden State fan, I'm a Kevin Durant fan, but I like the team as a general because what they do in the clutch. You know,
That's a fact. That's a fact. I like Golden State, man. Hey, before we go into all of whatever we gonna chit chat about, man, what you sipping on tonight? Cause I'm about to pop my bottle open right now.
I ain't going front. I got the 1 liter. I'm on some old man shit tonight. I'm sipping on some.
Hey.
I'm sipping on some. I'm on some Paul Masson tonight. You feel me?
Oh,
I
what's that?
got
Is
the
that like
big.
brandy?
Yeah, brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? I got the big super bottle. Like I ain't even halfway in it, and I'm feeling it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got smash sweet. You already know. Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah, I'm about to twist up something right now. I ain't gonna
Oh
front. I'm
yeah,
gonna keep it
I'm about
kind
to
of
twist them right now too.
on my grown shit too. You know what I mean? I'm about to bust open a bottle of wine right now.
Mm, I got the.
9:30 over here.
Oh yeah, you already know it's 12:37 over here. Hold up real quick, I gotta grab my shit.
Yeah, grab your shit. Hey, ladies, what's good? Empress, what's good? Jackie,
Oh, what up, Empress? What's up, Jackie?
How you doing?
I'm
What's up? What's
chilling.
up?
good. We chilling, man. What y'all on tonight?
Nothing. I'm going in the house. I got a headache.
Oh man, if we get loud, you're gonna be mad at us. We about to be drunk on here. We about to be high on here.
Ain't no unnormal Saturday night.
But maybe it's gonna you know what I mean? Maybe it'll lighten the mood for you. You
Maybe.
know what I'm saying? Paige, what's good?
Yo, yo, give me a second. Give me a second, cause I just got up.
Alright, that's a wild looking room right there. That's a black
Feel
light.
me?
What's that?
Make me sleep better. Feel me?
Woo!
I'll be sleeping better.
I
Hold
could dig it.
on.
Alvin, what up, man?
Hold on.
What's up,
Alvin is our designated driver tonight. Alvin is the DD. What's
yo?
good, brother?
What's happening? What's happening? You know what
Ain't
I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
What's the
What's that?
topic? Or we just
Hey,
freestyling?
yeah, we just freestyling, man. You could run the topic. Off code was good. We just chilling, man. Me and Young Vado is feeling like we wanted to kind of turn up tonight, so he got his little bottle. You know what I mean? He got his bud.
Everybody got
I'm
their
about to.
motto. What's good?
That's what I'm talking about. Off
Mm.
code. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go grab my wine. I'm gonna let y'all say hello to each other
Yo,
while I
who's got
run
this though?
downstairs
Who
and grab
got
my
this
wine.
though?
What's
Let me
that?
Oh,
say, let me first
Uh,
and foremost, let me first and foremost say what's up to my famo Alvin,
what
my
up?
Israelite famo. What's good, G?
What's happening off code? You know what I'm
Same
saying?
shit, same shit. Trying to be
Yeah,
like you.
man.
I'm trying to be
Yeah.
like you.
I'm the designated driver tonight. Everybody go get drunk. I'm gonna take all y'all back to the crib. Make sure y'all good, yo.
I'm
That's
drinking
right.
Hennessy,
Drunk
goddamn
all
it.
the time.
You got
Trust my
Hennessy?
husband to be the
I'm
boring
on a
one
little
here.
smooth shit tonight, man. I'm gonna do some wine. I'm
Yeah,
not sure, red or white. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take y'all with me downstairs. Maybe y'all help me decide.
yeah.
You got to get me in the car first. I'm on a
Now,
Hennessy tonight.
yeah. Now, for all the ladies, I have to have my wife in the car with me to take y'all home because she won't let me take y'all home by myself. So
She a fucking party pooper.
so I have to make
All she
sure.
can do is yell at you. All she do, bro, is yell at you and fucking party pooper.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? Hey Becca, so am I allowed to take these
Is
women
that
back home?
Alvin?
Oh,
It
here we
depends
go.
what your intentions with. It depends what your intentions are with them afterwards. You take them home because you know
Yo,
what you're
first
like
of all,
already.
Alvin, you gonna get me my goddamn respect tonight, alright? I know my impersonation of your motherfucking ass
I
is
hate it.
trash, but you gonna give me my points tonight, alright?
I hate your impersonation.
Alright, fuck you.
Matter of fact,
Disrespect my
D.
shit.
Hey, look. D does it. He almost has it. D almost has the Alvin impersonation.
Everybody
Yeah.
tries your impersonation and it just don't work with you, alright? That's it.
Yo.
Now, Alvin.
Yo.
Nah, but I just wanted to fuck with you. You know you my nigga, so you always got me laughing.
All right, yo, fellas, man. I think I'm gonna go with the Pinot Noir. My other choice is some sweet looking white peach white. Nah, I ain't feeling that. And then I got some Cabernet Sauvignon, but it ain't open.
Hey, yo, Paige. Hey,
Any
Paige.
preferences?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Paige, did you get that jetpack I delivered? I ordered one. Did it come to the crib yet?
Nah, see, he tripped up there. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? He really tripped up that.
If I would have had it, I would have flew that shit to your crib and took the Wranglers back. I would have flew up there and stole all your button ups and shit.
The jetpack. Okay, it didn't come over there yet.
You petty.
I ordered you one too, Becca.
As soon as I get a jetpack, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I don't care how far that chick can go.
Hey, hold on. Becca, you ain't get my jetpack I sent you? I ordered you one too.
I told you I don't want it. Keep it.
Oh.
Damn.
So, City, when we gonna have to
shut your shit the fuck down?
I mean, after I finish this bottle, bro. After I finish this bottle, I'll be willing to do a counseling session live for y'all, bro. I'll do it live.
Yeah,
aren't we already live?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
live.
but I was gonna do like a one-on-one counseling, marriage counseling section.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because
here you go.
What happened is when I married Empress Becca, this was my first white girl I've been in a relationship with. So the cultural differences I'm learning. I didn't know there were certain things I shouldn't do. So I may have accidentally.
Bro, it's common sense you don't have a fucking mistress. What the fuck?
Hey, I at least asked.
Whoa, can't have a mistress? God damn.
But see, I asked for permission.
Shit like that.
I did ask before I did, though.
You could. I
It
feel
is
like guys
common
have a
sense
mistress, but motherfuckers be having a mistress. They be broken, all of that. Like you can't be having mistresses and you broke.
Yo, off code, why your shit look like that?
Hold on, wait a minute.
What you doing with your? What you got in the back there? Hold on, Alvin. I'm trying to learn some shit. What you got going on back here? I'm looking at your screen.
You got to up game. Catch up, mustard.
Yeah, that's some shit right there, UJ. You know what I'm talking about?
That niggas just called you mustard.
What is that, bro?
Text up.
That's the famo, though. That's the famo.
Oh, that's my OBS. That's how you. That's what you're gonna see on my screen sharing, right? Instead of a profile picture, you're gonna see that. You know, we just came off Facebook Live Internet Radio, so my shit is set up for you to see it like how motherfuckers see it on Facebook Live Internet Radio.
Now hold on.
I got your screen on the big screen. Let me go look and see what it look like.
Now hold on. Now, Paige, wait a minute. The fact that I go shop at Target or in Walmart demonstrates that I have so much money left over because I'm not spending it on $500 jeans.
Okay, can I get $100?
Whoa!
Holla at me in
God,
so much money left over. You got so much money left over, son.
If you got cash up, he going. He going. Cash
now,
up.
check this out. Now let me tell you
what's up? What's up?
What up, Belly?
Hold for game.
With
and
it,
he
man.
gonna give you your $1,000 back.
Chilling.
Hey, now, City,
Alvin, you don't got the fucking answers, nigga.
I got the questions though. So look,
You ain't
City.
got shit, nigga. Nobody want to hear your long ass paragraph fucking question.
Now, City, this is a perfect opportunity to teach the audience what you do in situations like this. She just asked me for $100, right?
I said no.
Oh,
I
I'm
said
out of
Sid
here.
got it like
Look,
that.
look, yeah,
Can I get
so,
$100? And you
so
know,
this,
Yanni got you with the
okay.
rack later on.
Now, City, let me tell
What
you what.
you look like though? What you look like though?
Now, she's solid. She's solid, bro. She's solid.
Who's selling?
What her
She's
stomach
solid.
look like? What her stomach look like though?
What the fuck you trying to say about my stomach, nigga? I got love handles and fuck out of here. I'm not a muffin
I
top.
got
I'm
love
not a
handles,
muffin
nigga.
top.
Hey,
I'm
you
not a
don't need
muffin
to take
top.
it
Fuck
personal.
out of
Hey,
here.
She
Yo,
personal.
ain't
stay
got
I
no
was
away from
booty.
my page. These
She
niggas
ain't
is
got no booty,
trolling my
do she?
life.
Saying she ain't got no booty, do.
What?
No,
Yo, show
no,
it
no,
my page.
no. She
Send
got
me
hey,
to my page.
look,
hey,
Page.
Yo, who the fuck you talking about selling, nigga?
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know yet. We just talking right now.
I
Hey,
said we. I
what's your
said.
Nah,
name?
y'all niggas answer the
City.
question, man.
So City, this is
What's
a
your name?
roast tonight. This is my
20,
roast tonight.
20
Nah,
No,
minutes
I
talk.
don't know.
Oh
I don't really know.
hell no, it don't run like that, baby.
Yeah, nah.
No, I
what's your
said
name?
she. I said she's solid. I didn't say she's selling.
Okay, wait. Hey, Albert, me and you probably got different tastes though. What's your name though? What?
Oh, I wish I could share my screen on my page. Alvin, can you show them what I look like?
Hey,
Now,
what's your
okay,
name? I'm asking
okay.
you what's your name.
Just turn your
So
camera on.
what's
We can
That's
see
my
what you look
name?
Page,
like.
bro. That's my family's
I have
page.
my camera on. Yo, first of all, I'm in the dark.
Okay, so
First of all,
look.
I'm in the dark. You can't even see nothing in my room.
So I'm gonna
Cut the
share
Turn
light
the.
on,
your
dear.
lights
So
Cut
on.
the
look.
light on.
So I'm gonna share the screen, right? But
We
I
got a
gotta.
light switch in your crib?
So I gotta ask my
For
wife
what?
for permission, though.
Oh, shit.
For what? Let me put this on. Goddamn, is your hair
I'm gonna do is
is your hair glowing?
Would you turn the regular light on
yeah.
after that purple light?
What
But
the
you're not.
fuck?
First of all, who are
Yeah.
you?
It's my
I
own
Why are you
upping
so
right there.
active?
What's up,
You
look.
Storm?
don't know what I look like
Looking like
or who
Storm in
I
there.
am.
Nah, all right, you cool. You,
Stop.
What? Like,
you got to turn it personal.
you getting me tight.
You spent
Nah,
Y'all getting
$100?
me tight.
Calm
Yeah, look.
down.
I
What
don't
Calm
y'all
want.
drinking
down.
on, man?
Don't be
Hey,
so
Loresh,
tight. Just
what you
keep your
drinking
pussy
on,
tight,
bro?
not your personality. We all
That
good.
shit is tight. That's
Oh,
why.
hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
why.
on.
Calm
That's why
down.
I'm just
Oko,
getting up right now.
Oko. Chill out. What y'all sipping on, man?
I don't want to get you tight. You cool, G. You
Yeah,
cool.
we don't want to
Alright.
get you tight, baby. We don't want to get you tight.
I don't
What you
want to get
sipping
tight.
on, Resh and off cold? He
Shit.
said Hennessy off cold. Resh, what you got, man? What's your drink for the night, man?
1738, nigga.
What you drink? You drinking on some wine? You said right.
Yeah, I got some wine. I got some Pinot Noir.
It's all good.
This nigga City on this Maxwell
You
shit.
got, what you got, Resh?
Hey, I like his motherfucking screen. That motherfucker, he looking smooth in that bitch. You did?
Hey, is that you?
Yeah, that's me, son.
Okay.
Looking
Why
smooth
she
in
got a
that bitch.
black light on, though?
Oh, and that's not me on the screen. That's me on my. That's Page on the screen.
Shit. Shit.
God damn, baby.
Y'all killed
Oh,
me.
hey, stop looking
Yo,
on
Gully,
me,
chill
baby.
out, Gully.
Hey, yo, I would
Yeah.
appreciate it if y'all stop talking about Page like that. I would
Yo,
appreciate it.
they
Hey,
roasted my feelings, but
hey,
you know,
you got
Yo,
Nah,
your
they
Gully.
not.
night,
Yo,
baby.
Oh,
Gully.
hell
That's
Yeah.
bro
no.
peoples,
Yo,
bro.
what up, blood?
In the dope.
Yo, Gully, that's bro peoples. For real,
Yeah, that's
for
me.
real.
Nah,
That's
I know. I'm
me,
saying
bro.
why she in the dark
Nobody
like
say
that?
nobody disrespect. Hey, you feel disrespected? See, I don't
nah,
be.
I don't
Oh, that shit
feel
getting towed. I'm
disrespected.
like, what the
Okay then, yes, you cool, right? You good?
I was just kind of in my shell, and y'all like forced me to come out of my shell.
No,
So,
that's cool. We want you to come out your shell. It's all good. We famo over here. We
That's
all
right,
cool.
but I like the dark.
Oh
We
no,
all
I like the
cool.
dog
Shit.
too,
She
man.
remind me of my cousin and shit. You
hey,
dig?
right. Hey, we all family
Fuck
up in
you
this.
mean?
Hey, it's all good. Shit. I'm real.
Man,
How
You
what
about
roll.
you
this then?
drinking on,
Can we
Resh?
have
Is
a
you smoking or
can
what, man? You keep talking. What's
You
up, man?
already
Tell me
see.
what you on tonight,
The
bro.
first thing I said was what you rolling up on.
Look,
I got some
Page.
smoke. I'm rolling. I got some smoke and I
So,
got some Pinot Noir. But I'm
so
asking you
look.
what you fucking with.
Hey,
It
look.
sound
So
like
Yeah.
Page.
it sound like you said peanut on the
I
water.
think you should do the Cabernet.
So
I'm
Page.
gonna do the Cabernet after I finish the
Okay.
Pinot because this shit
The best
came up
Cabernet is
cold.
Robert Mondavi.
Hey, Paige,
Yeah,
let me know if anybody bothers you. I got you. Okay, I'm just
Hey,
saying. You,
show
Don't
ass.
don't don't do that, Alvin. Alvin, calm down, Alvin.
man,
Calm down,
caveman.
Alvin. Don't do
I
that.
can't touch her, bro.
They trying to call me a they trying to call me a flatty cake.
No, no.
Alvin done put on his leather cape
Listen,
and shit.
they used to call me flatty patty in school, so I'm highly offended.
Oh, why would they call you that though? You cool?
My shit fat now. They was wailing.
You from the East Coast? What? Hey, I don't know if y'all. You say you city people. I don't know if you in the same area. You from the East Coast too?
Yeah.
I'm from Queens. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shit, that's what's up. I hear it in the top.
Queensbridge.
Gang, gang.
Gang gang.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, want to say what's up to my famo Yashar?
but,
That's my
Yo, what's
motherfucking brother
good,
from
man?
another
Hi,
mother. You
y'all.
understand me?
Hey,
Hey,
what's the
hey,
man.
deal,
look,
fam? What's the deal?
listen.
Ain't
I'm
shit,
just
man.
gonna let
I
you.
know
Hey,
you twisting up
Paige.
something over there, you Shaw, man. I know how you get down.
Hey,
Let me
Paige. I
tell
just
y'all
What
want to
something.
let you know. Hey,
what
Paige.
happened, bro?
Look.
I said, I know you twisting up something over there. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Or am I right?
Nah, bro, it's already lit.
It's
Oh,
already
shit.
lit. It's in the air, G.
All right, fuck
You
it. I'm
say?
gonna join you. I'm gonna join you next, man.
Hey, so look. All I gotta say is, Paige. I'm the
Yo, y'all
only
niggas
guy.
been late.
Hey,
You
look.
and your Shaw been late. Fuck
Hey,
out
look.
of here.
I'm the only guy on the panel that
About
got
to catch
access
up with
to a
you, young.
jetpack. You know what I mean?
You the only guy on the panel that what?
I'm the only guy on the panel that got access to a jetpack. Just letting Paige.
Man, let's get
That's
your ass.
I don't
that's
even
your
know what the
GMAC.
fuck
That's his
a jetpack
GMAC right
is.
there.
So,
That's his
Son,
GMAC. Look, baby,
but
come with
guess
me. Fuck with me. I got a jetpack, baby. Fuck with
I'm
I
me.
the
get on
only
that
one getting
jetpack,
the
so I'm
jetpack.
getting away from Alvin though.
Oh, how you? Okay.
That jetpack don't got a back seat on it,
hey,
son.
Alvin, you
They
just
got a
played yourself. See how you got played?
look.
What
Hey,
happened?
Alvin, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Calm down. You too. You know what? This is
Man,
something we was talking about on Facebook Live Radio too, right? Black dudes, right? A lot of us be thirsty as fuck, and I think black females be singing that shit. Like these niggas thirsty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be looking at a lot of us, cause we do be thirsty as
Look,
fuck.
all I said is I got a jetpack. You know, that's all
I
I
know what you said, and I know what you meant too.
said.
Listen, Alvin, I ain't even gonna lie, son. Your jetpack, I don't know. You might have to prove to me something. Where Empress at?
What that
So
mean
let
though?
us know how niggas
Empress
Hey, what
drunk.
that
And
jetpack
now
mean?
you see why I'm
Empress,
talking about
Empress
getting a
drank a whole
divorce.
bottle of Disaronno
Yeah,
last.
yeah. Y'all definitely need a divorce.
What's
all,
up,
Cause
Empress?
Alvin's still acting like he's in what is it? Alpha
Spring
Phi
break.
Alpha,
Acting like you
whatever
on
the male
spring break.
version is.
all
Right.
I said is
Like
what I
you
had a
part of
jetpack.
a frat.
All I said is what I had a jetpack. That's all I said.
Hey, Paige, you went to
Yeah.
college?
Huh?
You went to college?
I went to beauty school.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do hair?
No, I do professional nails. That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Hair is
I was
not.
gonna have you put finger waves in my shit.
I learned hair, but hair is not what I was interested in. I was interested in acrylic nails. So
But
I
that's what's up though. You got what you got aspirations to get your shop or whatever.
no, I just did that because it was something that I wanted to do. But once I
Mm.
got into it, I'm like, yo, like I could just own a shop instead of being in one. So I was like, all right, next thing, moving on to the next thing.
That's real shit right there. That's real shit. But you know what? One thing I will say to you, Paige, that a lot of motherfuckers might not say to you, invest in because you from that realm, right? Like you say nails, right? That's what you're talking about, right?
Right.
So
Right.
you know, huh?
That's not me.
And wasn't that you, Paige, who said that you did do the hair shit, but you really want to do the nails, right?
No, right. No. Like doing nails is my thing. That's just my thing.
Oh,
Like everybody has their thing. Like some girls like to cut,
yeah.
some girls cut hair, some girls like to do nails, some girls like to do massage and body treatment, and then some
Mm-hmm.
girls is good with hair. Like, but it all fun,
Right.
like you learn all the same things.
Right.
So
The only thing I was about to say to you is because that's your thing, right? That means that you know about the name brands and shit and what females be liking far as nails and shit, right? I say invest in that shit. Invest in not in the nails, but like in the glue companies or whatever, all that kind of shit. Invest in those things that are not the nails. The shit that the nail company need that females be using to put the nails on and shit. Invest in that. You'll get rich one day.
Yeah,
yeah, but them yo,
it's
they
like in
buy
the
this
marijuana
now. They buy
economy,
this shit off of
investing in
eBay.
hemp.
So anything I need to do a full set of nails, I could buy right on eBay
Right.
or Amazon.
Some of them companies might be publicly traded. That's my point.
Oh, okay. I
Yo,
don't
who's the
know.
off
Money in that
nigga?
shit. Who's the off nigga?
The
Yeah.
off nigga. Wow.
No, because I see you posting his number with a pen and shit. What is that, a Cash App or some shit?
It's off code, bro.
It
Yeah,
looks like he's recording
that's
it or
cat.
something.
No, I ain't recording. I wouldn't record unless you allowed me to.
Okay.
So what's that
I
number
didn't
with
know
the
what
pen
that
shit
was.
about?
That's the number to my Facebook Live Internet Radio. When I go
I
live on
hate this
Facebook,
phone.
it's called
Oh,
Facebook Live Internet Radio, and
nigga
anybody
said
can
that shit's
call in.
bullshit.
That's that high tech shit, G. I ain't
What
on
the
the
hell?
phone right
Got
now.
purple lights in that shit. Oh, all right, cool. Stop right.
Hey, Paige. Hey, I want to
No.
get your honest opinion though. You think you think black females or white females can color hair better? Which one?
Who
I'm
could
trying to
color
find a
hair
fucking
better?
hotel right now, man.
Can color the hair better?
I honestly, like, from my experience, like, wait, are you saying females or wait, you said white or colored?
What's up, man? You got any 3 hour stays
Most of
left?
most
What?
of the people that I've seen
You
do
said
like
65?
you
4
color
said you
hours?
like her
in the
Oh, you
street.
got
skin
porn on all that shit, right?
black.
Yeah, just trying to make sure, man.
Search on you, Gully.
Wait, what are you talking about? Porn? What? What?
No, I'm about to go and tell you, my little bitch, man. I've been searching for like a whole
Oh
hour.
my
Yeah, let me get a
god.
4 hour. No, I don't smoke, bro.
That nigga said searching for an
That's
Gully,
hour.
crazy.
I got
that
that KY
nigga,
nigga and a pack of Magnums, nigga. You know how we do it. Tell this hoe to
Nigga
park up.
said
Hey,
KY, you
yo,
regular Queens nigga.
hey,
park.
Gully, hey, Gully, is
Park, park.
that all your bread you took a picture of right there?
Damn.
Yeah, that's when I was trapping harder and shit back in the day.
Oh, okay. I'm like, goddamn, this nigga Gully got fucking pictures of balled up fucking bread and
Come
shit.
on, Gully,
Goddamn,
you
Yo, you
G.
can't
take
be
American
false
Express?
advertising.
Only cash?
Ah,
Perfect.
she said you false.
That's a false advertisement,
Oh,
Gully.
sorry. What you said,
I
Paige?
got
I
that.
said that's a false advertisement.
All right,
I
so
ain't
go. All
gonna
right, so
front, yo,
type in
Gully.
money picture.
Y'all
See if you can
Queens
find.
niggas be wildin', bro. Y'all Queens niggas be wildin'.
Where you from? Where you from, young?
I'm from Far Rock. I'm from part of Queens too, but
We
we
don't
say we
claim
not from
that.
Queens. You feel what I'm saying? We not from Queens
We don't
though. We
claim
come
Far
out
Rock.
here.
Far Rock is a
Yeah,
whole nother city.
it's a whole nother part, bro. We our own little piece of island over here.
Y'all come from what they call that shit? Descendants of people from the islands, mostly.
Yeah, basically, yeah, we an island.
Okay. No, I'm talking
We
about
surrounded by water.
black people from the
You good?
islands, like the Caribbeans and
All
shit
right.
like that. That's where your
Yeah,
family from.
yeah, if you want, I mean, yeah, that's where originally my family from. But if you come out here, there's all sorts of people out here from the
Damn.
islands. Them
Tell that bitch
motherfuckers
bring a
probably
bottle
came in
just
here
now,
off the
man.
boat somewhere and landed on the beach over here where I'm at, type shit.
Okay, okay. You know what? A lot of
Hey, Kelly
motherfuckers
life,
don't know
man.
that. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that about certain places in America and shit with black people. A lot of us be thinking like, y'all
Yo, where the fuck
motherfuckers
this
come
bitch
from
at,
Yeah.
niggas
man?
who we come from. You feel me?
Yo, nah, real shit though. Only it's two ways of getting out of here where I'm at. It's either a car or a train.
Where my nigga? A whole hour, niggas. Somebody everywhere. Sold the fuck out for the night, bro.
Y'all be killing each other like how we kill each other.
Yeah, come out here, boy, talking that shit.
No,
Yeah,
nah,
gonna happen.
Far Rock. you gonna get left out there.
Yeah, where the fuck
We
this
gonna
bitch
leave
at,
you out
man?
here. We gonna
It's
leave you.
only two way-ins, and both sides is retarded. The Russians go to the blacks go to the Russian side. They gonna kill your ass.
Hey,
Hey, they
let,
better
let
have
me let
porn
me
over
let
this
me
shit.
let me ask the black female this shit. Page, right? That's your name, right? Page, right?
Yo, I'm looking
Yeah.
like Page right now. Look at this room, my nigga.
Do you
Let me see.
Look at this shit.
Black light.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh
about to do this
shit.
shit next,
Nice,
He
nigga.
looking
motherfucker.
like
Yeah,
new. Wait. That's the
Hey,
crib. That's the room.
oh, that nigga in the
That's
room.
the
That nigga
room.
in the room.
that's
Yeah,
the
this the
room.
room
Hey,
right
Where
hey,
here.
you
look at the
at?
Short
bed sheet.
stay.
Hey,
Got
put
a
it on.
quick short stay.
Hey, hold
Hey,
on.
you
Look
better
at
Kid,
the
not,
bed
you better
sheet.
not,
you
have,
know my
you
idea,
better not
kid.
have
Yeah,
no
You
we
know
cum
crippin'
on
out
my
that
here,
idea,
shit,
man.
nigga.
kid.
We crippin' out here, nigga.
Hey, look. Hey,
Boy,
look
You
at
better
the
not have
look.
no cum on that shit, nigga.
Look at them parts on the
That's
bed sheet.
sexy.
a big crip, huh? Big,
Yeah, we big crippin', nigga. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's sexy.
Get out here.
The bed sheets got
Hey, did you pay for that shit or did she pay for that shit?
Oh no, this pimping here, man.
Oh, it's
Oh
pepper.
my
It's
god, we live.
Oh, you
real.
gonna have them hoes? You gonna have them hoes up in there getting
Fluid.
that bread?
No,
They
he
better
trying
got porn
to
and shit.
he ain't trying to get
Yeah.
no money.
That shit is fire, but either way, what was you asking me?
Oh, I was about to ask you though. Like where you at? Cause you said you in Queens, right?
No, I'm in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay. Like the dudes out there in Brooklyn, right? Black dudes, right? When you need some shit like let's say housing, clothing, education, all that kind of shit, do you depend on them?
Honestly, like I can't just hold on, because I'm not sure if you can hear me. Who is that? Who's black
That's your
music
that's
is that?
that's your shark got the music on, G.
Hold on, let me turn that shit down. Son, my bad.
What's that, Mozzie?
Yep.
No, that
Yeah,
Be
that's that
careful,
boy
you know. Be
Mozzie.
careful. Be
I thought
careful
that
because you
was
might get a
the
copyright strike if you're playing music. You know. Remember that.
that's your
what?
shark, boy. That's a
I
motherfucking
said
G
if
right
you're
there.
playing music, you could get a copyright strike. So be careful.
Yo, who's in the YouTube
You
chat?
right.
Where y'all at, man?
Turn down. It's turned down.
Oh, okay.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, I feel like the money in Brooklyn is different compared to any other place I've been. But either way, like, I don't know. Like, no, I don't depend. Like, no,
Oh, okay.
no. Because you know
Okay.
what I realize about guys in New York that I don't notice with guys from like out of town. Like New York dudes, like I don't get nothing from dudes because I don't never want nobody to hold nothing over my head. I always had to get everything on my own. I've always been that way. Like since I was 18, I've been out on my own. So I never want nobody to put nothing over my head.
Yeah, I mean, sure he got that porn shit in there, like, bro, too.
What you say, Gully?
No, I'm just making sure they got that porn in here. All right, here we go.
I hate that dry ass hotel porn.
Nah, this ain't no dry shit.
I'm weak. But I don't want to see it.
Internet.
That ain't no X video. Fuck that shit. You feel
Let
me?
You
me
hear me?
see.
You
I'm
gotta have
weak.
X video. You did.
No, remember,
There's not
you
no dry
not
shit right there. This
alive.
ain't none of
Remember,
that shit.
Hey, hey, Paige, know what
remember
I'm
you lot
talking about.
alive. Hello, remember
Yo,
you
let me
lot alive.
stop because we live and shit.
You're gonna give City a strike. Like,
Uh,
calm down, man.
What happened?
we
Don't
not
give a
showing
fuck about
nothing.
no goddamn strikes. Don't give a
We
fuck
not
about that shit.
we not
So
showing.
Wait,
City
what
will,
happened? Nah, we do give a fuck
City's
about it.
channel. Yeah, we do
We
give a
do give
fuck
a fuck
about it.
about it.
It's City's channel. You're gonna give
But
him a
what?
strike. You're playing
But
music and now you're showing porn. Like, you need to
Well,
calm
nah, the
why
down.
don't
music is good.
well,
He,
why
Nobody
don't
showed
you
no
let
porn.
Oh
why don't you
shit.
let Sydney
I
do
got
that?
the
You lie.
yo. I got the
Yo,
screen.
You talking
listen,
about?
I ain't
Shut the
trying to
fuck up.
see Becca
I
get
got the
turned up.
screen locked.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Tell Empress to shut the fuck up. Let the
What
Chill,
motherfucking
happened?
No,
bro.
what do
that's
you
what
Chill.
mean
Paige
shut the
said.
fuck up? I'm looking out for City's channel. What's wrong with you,
Yeah,
bruh?
we ain't
chill. She
talking
right,
about
bro.
shit.
She right.
Though.
She right. She
Like
right.
the fuck
She right.
she
She
talking
right.
about?
She right. She right. She right, bro. She
She
right, bro.
right.
Just
Right.
When
What the
you
fuck niggas is
motherfucking
talking about?
said it's a different thing.
so what we on, man? What was your question to Paige? Did you ever answer this question?
Yeah, like I don't depend on dudes for nothing because like I haven't met a Brooklyn dude yet that wanted to just be there and they ain't want nothing for that.
I mean, have you
Yeah, he's
ever
a
met
little
any motherfucker
nice.
who didn't want that though? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
males. We want something, just like y'all want something. That's how it works. Period.
Yeah, but like I'm like a sapiosexual. Like I'm like more attracted to your mind. So it's like I gotta have like a mental connection, a strong mental connection with you before I'm even attracted to you sexually. Like I can't even like.
That's right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That means
So it's
that you
like
have
I usually
something that
don't
you can bring
find a
to the
lot of
table.
people to connect with. I usually don't find a lot of people that I could connect with without feeling like the person is like out to like take advantage or some shit.
A little slow.
Well, you
Hey,
know what?
look.
Based on what you said, right, Paige?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's ask you, like, what would you bring to that motherfucker who mentally stimulates you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you bring to the table that he could fuck with and y'all could both
Yeah, I
build?
need some ice. That shit is well hot.
I've always given the gentlemen in my life, whether we were together or not, I always gave them great advice, like unbiased advice.
Oh,
Not only that, most of my situations, I was the real financial stability. Like I used to fuck with some losers. I ain't even gonna hold you, son. I'm gonna put
mm.
that behind me. But back in the day, I used to make stupid decisions. I used to fuck with niggas that was just
What was the
like
potential you saw in him though?
just out of control, just out of control. I seen a king in them. I ain't gonna deny
Wait,
them
hold on.
that.
You said what now? You say what?
I see. Listen, I see when a woman approaches a man, she always sees everything that he could be. That's the first thing that she sees.
Right.
What could he be? She usually don't
Where's your
evaluate him
ice
for
at?
what he is.
Ice.
So them niggas that wasn't shit, you approached them or they approached you?
No, like the person I had told you I was married to, I was going to work. He approached me. He knew what he was doing. I
Right.
was on my way to work. He was a hood nigga. He knew what he was doing. He was like,
Oh
this
hell
little
yeah.
bitch got a
No,
job. This
no,
little bitch got a job. She lit. Let me take over her mind. And that was the worst relationship I ever had. But I don't regret it. Like I learned a lot from that relationship. That nigga's still like 30 years old, like putting girls sucking them off on the camera on Instagram. Like
You got
the
you got a baby
most
with him?
arrogant. Nah, never that. God
Oh.
aborted that mission. Like that had a whole topic. Like God was not having that.
God damn. Not Jesus.
Nigga said not
He
Jesus.
was like, "That's a dub. Let me
Yeah,
put
what's the
the
Hey,
baby
question
in the."
though, man?
hey.
we
Here's
just
the
though, really.
But
Shit.
hey.
he's saying like he asked me what I bring to the table. Honestly, I bring mental clarity and I bring financial stability and
We
good
need
sex.
we need
That's
more
it.
like you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these motherfuckers be talking shit. They think just because they
Hey,
got
yo.
pussy and shit, we motherfucker
No,
walk
but
down the
it's
street and
these
trip over
whack
pussy.
ass rap bitches that let them feel that way. Like it's these bitches create egging on this whole ratchet phase. Now it works for the pimps and all of that. It works.
Oh,
Do
there you
ratchet
go.
things. You
Hey,
get
but
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what? I
But
asked this
like
question
it's
before the
actually it's actually diminishing any credibility that the real women have.
Damn,
Like
diminishing
so
the pussy population. God damn. I
Hey,
hear
hold
you.
Oh, you
on.
going for the ice, cuz?
Are the Egyptians black though? That's all I'm
Oh
asking.
man, stop that
man,
shit, man. We ain't
Shit,
talking
I
about
can
that.
do so.
Damn.
we talk about
Stop.
real G shit, man. Hey,
See how
I
Alvin
just
be
feel
Alvin be
honestly,
on
I
some
just feel
Screaming
like
bullshit.
and shit,
listen, I honestly feel like I could say on a level headed thing, I feel like everybody has their specific partner that they should be with. That will be the exact opposite of them to mellow them out. Like I feel like yeah, that dude was arrogant, but he'll find his chick that's gonna settle him down because I wasn't. I couldn't settle him down.
Ooh, a
but you
chick
do.
to settle
Hey,
a
but you say
motherfucker
that you
down.
saw would you say that you ignored some things? And I'm saying that me too, cause I'm
No,
saying
I
me too.
didn't ignore shit. I let that nigga have too much fun. Just like I said earlier, I was like, oh, guys should be able to have threesomes. That's what I posted on my page. Like, guys should be able to have threesomes and multiple women, but you shouldn't have multiple women if you can't afford them. That motherfucker seen that in me, and he like, oh, I'm gonna have a ball. That's what he considered instead of cherishing that. Like, okay, this is a good chick that works. You know, she with the shits if I need her to be. You get what I'm saying? Like she does her diligence. Let me not go out and be a whole dog. But he took my traditional values, what I consider my traditional values, and took advantage of them. So I
Damn.
was coming home. It was bitches in the crib, and he bringing me in the bathroom like she is smut. And I'm looking at him like, oh my god, he done bought some random bitch in my house. Expect me to have a threesome. Yo, I could have died, yo. I could
Oh
have died,
shit.
son. He used to do
But
shit like that. Like, yo, remember I told you we was in the shelter together? Because I could have went back to Queens and been with my good middle class ass family. But instead, I'm like, nah, let this nigga sell drugs or do what he do, and I'm a try to get us an apartment. I came home. I came to the shelter one day. We was staying in
don't tell me a nigga had a bitch in a cot at the shelter.
Central Park one man, and there was a bitch in the room. No, he had a bitch in a cot.
In
Yo,
the shelter.
excuse me, let me talk. The bitch was asleep though. Yo, the bitch was asleep though. Like she even knew this nigga. Yo, as soon as I came in the room and I seen this yuck ass mixed breed bitch laying down sleeping, I took my belt off immediately and started slapping the shit out of both of them. Like I beat them to the elevator with my
God
belt.
damn.
Because it was
Shit.
like, nigga, you got me in a whole shelter, son, and you don't even have to respect to let me know you got a bitch here. And was, listen, y'all.
You probably need to
Listen, y'all.
test your voice, City Life.
My whole thing with the bitch was, bitch, you don't even know this nigga and you sleeping on the fucking mattress in this shelter. Like, bitch, you signed up for this shit.
Right.
I whipped her right up out her sleep. Yo, get the fuck out my room. Especially after I worked mad hard every day. Like, fuck out of here. That's before I was into the life. Because I told you, like, before I had got into the life, because he was abusive. So I'm like, man, I'd rather get into the life than this bullshit. I mean, fucked up.
What you mean the life?
But
What
he
you
was
talking about when you say
arrogant.
the life?
He's still the same nigga though.
What you mean when you say the life? What you talking about?
Like when I had got into the life that I was in. I'm not in it no more, you feel me?
Okay.
Gotta shift your way out. But
I dig it.
yeah, man.
So
It's
you
nothing that I haven't done. It's nothing that I haven't done. I've
so
been in all the lives.
with that experience that made you cautious about other situations and shit.
Yo, I have somebody that I talk to right now, and I can't even sleep in the same bed with him like overnight. Like he gotta go. And it's not even him. It's like, yo, I don't trust men. So I don't even feel comfortable sleeping around a man. Like they can't even be in my presence at night. I'm at the point now. I'm
Context
at
with
the point now where any relationship or any situation that I'm gonna get in is gonna have to be like highly like spiritual because it's like I have anxiety, all
Spiritual.
types of shit. I got
Spirit.
problems, son.
What you mean by spiritual? What you talking about?
Like we gotta be on a higher level of chemistry and bonding. Like some of these relationships are low vibrating relationships, and we allow them to continue.
So
Like
so
I
the
allow
relationship
some of
need to
my
be on a high
relationships. I allowed some of my relationships to continue, knowing that these men needed to be separated from me so they could learn their lessons or whatever. I should not have enabled some of the things that I enabled. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real shit.
That wasn't necessarily good for my betterment. And these men too, like they could have left, but instead they knew I was a good girl. So you know what they do? They beat you up, you know. And I don't, you know, it is what it is. You know, everybody gets like that, violent or whatever. I don't knock anybody unless you're trying to kill a bitch. But I'm just saying, like. Some men will hold on to a good girl knowing damn well, son, they cannot be there for that good girl. Like, let her go. So they drag her into stuff.
I mean, what defines a good girl? What you mean by a good girl? You know.
I consider a good girl someone that you could call, depend on. I consider a good girl someone who's loyal, who's not just gonna just go right behind your back. You get what I'm saying? Someone who cooks, cleans, you know.
Okay.
I have
Like
good conversations. Somebody like honestly, who am I talking to? Yaya?
no, you talking off code.
Off code. Listen, some of the dudes that I dealt with couldn't even have intellectual conversations with. So I don't really want to comment too much on that because it was like I was vibrating low. I was allowing shit and I wouldn't even allow nowadays. Like I would
But
walk right past that shit.
that's why we here, right? A lot of us, that's why we be on these fucking lives and shit and these back chats and shit, because a lot of times we marginalized in real life, meaning we can't talk to motherfuckers in the hoods where we come from like how we talking here. You feel me? They'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? You a weirdo.
Ignorant.
Right?
Ignorant.
Right.
I
So
don't.
that's
Yeah,
why.
I don't have these conversations outside of Hangout.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? So
Yeah.
this is a perfect place for you to talk about it. Wait a minute, what's your name? Page. Perfect place. This is what this is for. This is our outlet right here. Because I know coming from, I'm here in Detroit, Michigan, right? A lot of the motherfucking G's and the motherfuckers who I know and shit, they look at me like, man, that's just off code. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes. They be like,
I
shit.
mean, that's like the same here. Just when what's that guy? Leem was on. Just like I told Leem, I was like, yo, but black girls. Not that I'm like attracted to white guys or nothing like that, but black girls have such a bad stigma. We can't even approach a white guy and milk the cow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Females don't
because
even
motherfuckers is looking at us like we ratchet.
Females don't even typically approach dudes though. So I mean, you ever thought about
I
that?
don't know. I do. I don't know. I don't approach them, but I definitely like let them know. I'll be like,
Right. You
damn, he
you
look
put
good.
you put yourself in a position to be
Right.
hit on, right? But
You
you
just
don't
gotta
you
seal
don't
the
be like,
deal.
hey,
Yeah.
how you doing, right? Females don't typically do that.
Yeah, they don't. What they do is they laugh at your jokes that aren't even funny. When I say
Exactly.
something that ain't even funny and she start laughing, I'm like, I got you. Right.
I'm
Yeah,
weak. How you know it wasn't funny to her, Alvin? How you know she just hasn't been out in a while, Alvin?
Nah. When I say something that's not funny, we all know it's not even that funny. And if she cracking up over something that ain't even that funny, I'm like, oh, okay. She like,
yeah. I mean, y'all saying the same thing though, Paige. Really, he's just saying
Alvin,
it
how do you
differently.
deal with that? Like, how do you deal? You seem like a nice guy. How do you deal with like ratchets or girls that you could tell they just really out to get you?
Ratchets.
What do these girls look like? How do they
I mean,
come for you? Like,
they
some
look
of them
like
be
everybody.
fine. Some of
Yeah.
them be fine. Some of them be butt ugly, right? But at the same time, it's like well, think about it from a male's perspective, right? We not even trained. Let's just talk about black males, right? We not trained to look for nothing from y'all. First of all, right? No cooking, cleaning, the shit that you talk about. We not trained to look at y'all like that. We
but y'all
trained to
gotta get
try
accustomed.
to. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying y'all gotta get accustomed to that though, because not everybody is. Listen, I know it's the era right now of popping pussy and sucking dick, but son, this shit is gonna get old real fast, son.
That
You're
shit,
gonna wish
that,
you
sh-
had
that shit,
a
that shit
bitch
been going
in the
on for so
kitchen.
long. I mean,
Yeah, it has though.
I
You
don't think
right.
it's gonna get old. I don't think it's
You
gonna
right.
get old. Like how they say prostitution is the oldest goddamn profession, right?
It is, and it's
It
gonna be
is.
forever,
It's gonna be forever, right?
forever, ever.
Niggas got to deal with that shit. You feel me? And all I was saying was that we not taught to look for no redeeming qualities in y'all. We not taught to how y'all taught to look at us, right? Like what the fuck does that nigga bring to the table? We not thinking about a table when we looking at y'all. It's just we taught to look at y'all like, damn, she look nice. She got a fat ass. It don't matter if you ratchet or not. Like, what up, baby?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
She got 5.
Man, she got the motherfucking ass, Hey, you know what? I noticed when I was around these white dudes, right? When these motherfuckers throw parties and shit, when it's mostly white people and shit, right? They don't even be talking about where the hoes gonna be at. They just throw parties and it's just white dudes and shit. They don't even give a fuck. The white women seek their ass out. They like, where the fuck them motherfuckers at? Right? But when it come to our parties and shit, it's always some niggas talking about the hoes gonna be there. What the hole with that?
You all there?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Niggas are thirsty for the most part.
Yeah,
Hey
but
yo,
why y'all not teaching y'all young men how to be? Even if
Damn.
there's so many types of
I'm gonna
dudes
tell
out
y'all
here.
what. Hold on.
We
I'm
got
sorry. I didn't mean to cut it off. I want to talk about something a little more lighter than this. I don't want to talk about black men. I don't want to help nobody right now. I'm drinking. I'm smoking. I want to hang out, man. I want to talk some
all right.
shit. I
So
want
bring
to
up
pop
the
some
topic.
smoke. Yeah, somebody could bring up the topic. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to save the world right now. That's not what this is right here.
This ain't about no
So
saving the world. This regular.
it ain't about saving nobody. We don't want to save
hey,
nobody.
listen. I believe in saving the world, right? But we can do it another time, I guess. So look.
Yeah, what you
Yeah,
talk about? Shit, what's cracking? Shit, how you been?
yeah.
So
Set it up.
check
What's
this
up with
out.
the new music? What's up? You got some new music?
I got it. So were the Egyptians black?
Man, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of
Teach
here,
the
bro.
Egyptians,
Yo, I
bro.
ain't trying to hear that shit. Take your ass to the gym and lift some weights, nigga. Take that shit somewhere else. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
When I get off this, I'm gonna go do some motherfucking pull-ups. Fuck you, man.
I'm
Fuck
on
Alright,
you,
well,
some
go
talking
do
about
some damn pull ups after this shit.
all day. Make a body feel good. You feel me?
Hey man.
That's what's up.
What's cracking,
But that
man?
nigga in there, he in there bench pressing. He ain't doing none of that.
You're
no,
not at
Shit.
the gym right now, is you?
no, I ain't at the gym. That's Monday. I chill on
Yeah,
the weekend.
yeah, I know. I
I
was
mean,
just throwing a
niggas,
joke out there.
a lot of niggas ain't got bread for that shit though. You feel me, G? You know what I'm saying? We still need to get it
Oh
out,
Lord.
get
Hey,
it
let me
together wherever the fuck
no,
we at, right?
no.
Nigga,
Let me.
pull
I'm gonna
up on
tell you.
some tree branches, nigga.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Hey, look, there's this my homie Ron. He got a gym in Roseland. Now, this is a straight penitentiary gym, yo. They don't got the nice plastic plates. They got the real iron plates you got to put on there. And he ain't got no calisthenic stuff. He got one treadmill. But you know what? That's $10 a month, bro. You can join his gym, $10 a month. But you know what? You're gonna get prison swole up in there though.
It's
All he
results.
got, all he
Now
got.
they have those out here too, like on Atlantic Avenue. They have low paying gyms, but them shits is they lit.
No, but you know what though? When you go to them gyms, ain't no distraction because ain't no girls
Yeah.
He ain't got no girl female members. They all dudes because it's just a grimy looking gym. It's just
That
metal
ain't a
plates on.
distraction though. That's not a distraction though.
Bro, females be distractions, bro.
Oh, but I
Hell
get listen,
no.
if I
Niggas be
was a
showing
gym
off for the
owner, I would be
females.
worried about the females too, especially if like most of the niggas that come here is like ex cons and shit.
No, this the penitentiary prison. It's a penitentiary gym. Ron's gym. It's a whole bunch of ex-cons and cats been locked up, bro. You go up in there, bro. Ain't nothing to do but work out. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
talking to each other. Is $10 a
That's
month.
boring.
Yeah,
You
that's
ever heard about the Agago, Alvin?
no, I ain't heard of that one.
That's some shit from old Rome, right?
Hmm.
Where they had the white Roman young males and shit working out and shit, and what they would have is the Roman females, right, antagonize their ass like, motherfucker, you ain't doing shit, and they'd be like, bitch, what you mean? Oof, 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 oof. You feel me? Fuck you
Nah,
mean?
bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My eighth grade basketball coach, bro. Did nobody get you more hyped than dude? Cause we are losing in the game, bro. It was halftime. He was like, "They a bunch of bitches. I see it in their eyes. We gotta murder them. We gotta rip their head, bro." He'll just get us pumped up, Joe. Like my ex coach, man, eighth grade, Joe. Like I told you, you know who else got that gift? Bro. I don't even agree with this dude all the time, but Louis Farrakhan can say some stuff that'll get you charged up, bro.
He will.
You'll be ready to go to battle. You'll be ready to fight. You'll be ready to do all that stuff. Cause he'll do a speech and he'll say all the right words, bro.
Fuck with Farrakhan. I be
You'll be
listening to him.
charged up. You'll be charged up at the end of that speech, bro.
I don't want to get a strike against the channel now. Remember.
Right.
Oh,
City Lights say we ain't trying to save the world. I don't
Or
know what the hell
nobody.
that got.
Fuck it.
I don't know. I don't know what niggas got to do with the world, but I
We ain't
feel
trying
you.
to save no niggas right now, neither, man. We trying to fucking talk some shit, man. I'm just, you know what I mean? I ain't
I
trying
got
to
hey,
anyway.
hey, how about
Hey,
this city?
So
Like I
like,
got some
okay,
shit.
okay. So
what's
how do you know when it's like, I don't know, I can't ask that question. That's a bad question then if y'all not
no,
trying to
no
get
such thing
What?
as this the famo.
no, it's really like a bullshit question, like that ass, like, oh, like, cause y'all drinking right now, so it's like, yo, when do you know a bitch had too many drinks, or whether you need to take that bitch home, or
When that
That's
bitch
not
ready.
a bullshit question.
keep
When
her,
that bitch
or keep
falling
her
off.
with
I check it. Yo, when her forehead start
you.
leaning
young,
forward a little
young
bit
gonna
too
kidnap
much,
the, young gonna, young
that's
Exactly.
gonna
when I
kidnap
know
the
she
bitch.
drunk, and I'm
Head
like,
start
oh
getting
yeah, she
heavy.
gotta go home. Cause
That
guess
nigga
what?
Young
If
said
she
her
ain't fully
head.
conscious, I ain't hitting that. If she ain't fully conscious, we gonna know if I'm gonna hit that. We fully conscious, cause you ain't gonna name me as R. Kelly. I'm sorry. I don't got braids. Sorry.
I'm
Hey,
weak.
but that's different though, Young. You know that, right? That how motherfuckers got the laws and shit. Motherfucker be fully conscious and shit, and still be like, you know what? Wake up and be like, you know what? I did that wrong. I don't know.
Well, guess
That nigga
what?
rape.
That's where it's the same thing as a DNA test.
What the fuck,
What you
nigga?
talking about?
You talking about you got the bitch pregnant? What we talking about now?
I'm just
No,
saying some
like
men
if
took
I touch
advantage of
that,
situations like
there's
that.
like
I was just trying to figure out when do y'all know,
there's
like,
some type
do
of
y'all get
contraction
scared?
with that, bro. Like
Do y'all get
DNA, they
scared?
do some shit with that off code.
Forensics.
I
I
guess
don't know, G. I don't be
I don't
fucking with
know
these
smoke.
hoes like that.
Yeah,
You
nah.
know
If
what I'm
she's
saying?
stumbling, bro, she gotta go, bro. If she's
If she's
stumbling, she
what?
gotta go. And if she ain't come with me, she gotta figure it out. I'ma just get low on her. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
straight up.
shit.
No,
Straight up,
shit, you
bro.
not
That
gonna tell
nigga
a host
like
or nothing?
that nigga like say he gonna get low on that hoe. Like, wait a
Straight
minute.
I
up.
mean, that's what we both saying. Like, I ain't gonna get
Yeah,
low.
like
I'm gonna drop her off at her crib and all that. He gonna
nah, I'm
dip
saying if
on
she came
her,
with me,
you
if
know.
she came with me, I'm gonna take her home. We gonna be out, you know what I mean? But if I just met her at the bar and I was with her a couple hours or whatever you know what I mean, whatever, then shit, you mad
Oh
drunk,
yeah,
son.
ma,
I
you
don't know
going
you
home,
happy.
ma. Sorry, I'm
I
taking
mean,
you
Yeah,
home.
I'm not
it
calling no
depends.
Uber for her or nothing like that. You bugging. She gotta figure
It
it out.
depends
Drunk.
on how she acting though, G. It depends on how she acting, cause
I
even if she
feel like
came with
women
me,
shouldn't
if
be
she
like
acting
that, but I'm just
crazy,
worried about situations like that. Like, what do you guys do in situations like that? I don't drink. I'm not a
If
drinker
if
like that. Damn, my dog.
if she wilding out, right? Even if she
And she
came with
on her
me,
own.
sometimes that bitch got the motherfucking figured out on her own.
Facts,
Period.
bro.
I'm I'm
Facts, bro.
I'm dip setting on that bitch.
Alright,
Dip
so
Yeah.
set.
wait a minute. Let me
No,
ask you a
no,
question
no,
off
no, no.
code.
What if
You
she
mean
wasn't
like
wilding out? What if she just
wait,
really
hold on,
liked
wait. You
you? So
mean
she
like
just
is
had a
she
few extra
wilding
drinks.
out and she aware that she's wilding out?
I don't give a fuck if she's aware, right? Because
Alright, so
she could be
listen, if she
unaware.
knows she wilding out, that must be known that she aware if she's wilding out then. So yeah,
Well,
she gonna
Nah,
get left there
she
on
could
the
be
spot
drunk.
then.
She could be fucking
I
I
drunk
don't
and
don't
don't
drink like
recognize
that.
I
it.
I
don't
don't
know.
drink like that.
She
So
could
it's
be unaware though. She could be unaware that she wilding out, right? She could be
Yeah.
fucked up and just
Alright,
tripping.
Mad
did you
fucked up.
tell her
She
that
got
she's
to figure
wilding
that
out
out.
though off code?
I would tell her one time. That's it.
One time.
Baby,
Alright, that
baby,
one
chill out.
time. Did she listen
Baby,
to you
chill
that
out.
one time?
Nope.
If she don't,
Nope, she
if
didn't
she
listen to
don't,
me.
I'm out.
Alright, then there we
Just
go. That's
figure
the
that out.
answer. We out then, nigga.
Figure it out.
listen,
That's it.
listen. This is where y'all all fucking up, okay?
Yo, hold on. Gully said put Molly all in her champagne, man.
Listen,
And,
I ain't
and
fucking up nowhere. Alright, I'm taking her
listen,
home. God damn it.
listen.
that's
Not
what
every girl. I don't drink like that, so I can't relate. But I'm pretty sure every girl that does drink and get drunk, they not violent or
So
some girls just listen. My real question is like, okay, when a girl is drunk and she's not violent, and you could tell she had too many drinks and she's only easy because she had those few drinks. Are you gonna take her home? Or are you gonna reserve her for another time when she's sober? Because me, I'm the type of person I've had situations where a motherfucker come over or they with me and they so excited to be with me, they get drunk and then they get loose. And I be like,
Alright,
ugh,
listen,
because I
don't
don't
tell
really
us
like
your
dudes.
situation. Alright, listen, don't tell us your situation. Let us answer your question first.
All right.
So listen, alright. Now, in that situation, no, I'm not taking no advantage of you. I'm gonna catch you when you're sober.
Cool. I like that. That sounds
I mean,
cool. I like that.
she she could be a little buzz. She ain't got to be told the fuck up. But I can still get that pussy if she a little buzz. We both a little
First
buzz.
first of all, I'm never gonna do that with a drunk girl because I've been throwed up on before when she drunk. You haven't, and she throw up on you, bro.
Throwed up?
Yeah,
Oh no.
she threw up on me,
Did y'all
so
see
I'll
that
never do
guy?
that.
Did y'all see
Oh,
that guy vomit on the black
bro.
lady and they hit her with a bottle? The Jewish guy?
No, I ain't see that.
Y'all seen that? Yo, it
No.
was a Jewish. Yo, you gotta look for it. Alvin, it's a Jewish
Wait,
guy.
what?
It's a black lady is in a club overseas, and the white woman bend over and kiss her on the cheek, and you know that her Jewish man went right over her shoulder and vomited on the black lady, like
Oh yeah, that's
purposely
crazy.
vomited and ended with a spit at her, and then he hit her in the head with a bottle.
Yo, that's crazy.
Can you
All
find
right.
it?
Yeah.
Well, where them niggas at? Where them niggas at who was over there? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, the people were saying they was racist in the video, kid.
Hey, hey,
They're like,
that's
we
reality.
racist, we
You feel?
racist.
Gotta deal with it. Shit, it is what it is. How the motherfucker respond?
She
You feel me?
found it. Hecka found it. Put it up. Put it up
It's
so
in the back
niggas can
chat.
see
Found it.
how
Alvin got to
horrible
do
that
it.
looks.
I can share my screen if you want me to. It's
Oh
up to you.
yeah, Empress, you got a
Yo,
new joint.
Yeah,
Alvin,
go ahead.
that
Share
shit was
that.
so crazy.
Share that. Go ahead.
One second.
Threw up on that motherfucker like bitch.
Bitch. Like,
Yo, I saw a video where a drunk girl beat the shit out of an Uber driver today, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Threw all the shit out the car.
Look,
He was
y'all.
Why
They
she let
see?
that fucking white woman kiss her?
Look.
First of all,
No, but
Wait,
it was
wait,
all
wait, wait.
love. It was all
Hold on,
love.
hold on. Hold on, I ain't
Wait,
see
y'all
it.
missing it.
I'm missing it.
That shit look crazy.
you know what?
Wait.
You
It's gonna
said
keep
throw up. He
playing.
just spit on her. He ain't throw up. He
No,
spit
yes,
on
he
her.
did throw up. Just as
He spit on her
he
ass.
threw up and then ended. Yo, y'all ain't hear
Oh,
me
listen.
say. Y'all ain't hear me say he
He
threw
kissed
up
her.
on her and ended it with a spit.
Good.
He
Spit.
ended it with a spit after a throw up.
Are we looking at it right now? He
No,
spit on her.
that was a throw up into a spit. That's a throw up into a spit, man.
All right. Can I answer that? Right. Here's what I'll say. I think a lot of females, specifically black females, don't understand that, you know, your importance to black males is different than your importance to
Look,
other males. Right. And I think that's cultural right there, right? A female from his group,
look, he about to
hit
hit
the
her with
black
the
female.
bottle.
All right, I'll wait. Go ahead. Go ahead, I'll wait. All I'm saying is this video right here is a little bit different than what you said, right? And that female, that Jewish female and that Jewish dude, right? He spit on her motherfucking ass, right? Because uh can't no Jewish male lay down with, let's say, pain Page, right? And see himself, right? He can't see his grandma, his mama, the females who he loved, right? He can only see that with that motherfucking Jewish female who kissed that black female, right? So he like, that's cultural. He like, man, fuck that bitch. What the fuck you kissing her for? You know what
Yo,
I'm
but
saying?
honestly,
That's the reality.
if you see it in a clearer format, I'm telling you that he vomited. He did it on purpose. He spit on her regardless. But it was a vomit turned into a spit. Like he ended it off with disrespect. Like it looked like an accident. Like, oh,
I
he might
feel,
have been turned around.
that nigga don't look like
But
it was no accident. He look like
it don't look like
he
no
spat
accident
on her.
once you got to the end of the vomit where he spit the vomit out like, big fuck you, I'm about to vomit on you.
That nigga
And
didn't
then
put his
not only
finger
that,
down his throat.
she turned around and he smacks her in the head with a bottle. So it's like, I don't know.
I think my
But
computer too slow.
listen, honestly, like Jewish motherfuckers in Brooklyn, they do what they do. So and still go home. They be the only ones out at night. And I listen. The first place I lived when I came to Brooklyn, I used to live in Williamsburg, and all I was surrounded by Jewish niggas. Them niggas be out to 1, 2, 3 in the morning, like they high on coke and everything.
That's right. Cause that's
I'm
they
going to
shit.
get a store from the sandwich, and this motherfucker look like he about to abduct me.
Cause that's they shit, right? That's they motherfucking area, right?
What
They
is
pay
they
off.
thing? What is they thing? And how can they deal with us and still go home to their wives? Like, do they know?
I mean, because it's just pussy. It's pussy. Motherfuckers getting a nut off. Them niggas getting a nut off. Okay, they can't. Okay, how about this? How about this? Let me say this: the Jewish females who he come from, right, in his community, right,
Right.
generally they can't bring a motherfucker like you there, because you know who gonna be the most motherfuckers who rail against it are the Jewish females.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, they hate
hold
us.
on. I got a
Okay,
counter. I got a count. I gotta have a counter argument to that. I'm gonna tell
I
you this,
bet you
though.
do.
I'm gonna tell you this, yo. So I work with a lot of Jewish guys. I know about 6 Jewish guys. All of their wives are black.
Hey, look at
Yeah.
the book I
All
put in the
6
back
of them.
chat. Look at the book I put in the back chat.
Yeah. All of them got black wives, yo. And these are old white Jewish guys. All the wives are black
Yo,
and
I
quite
seen
good, I
one
might
with
add.
a girl the other day, and she was tall. She was built like a brick shit house, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you, but she was pretty. She
Now,
looked like she had some sort of like Indian in her, like blackish Indian. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if y'all know
now,
the
now,
girls that be black mixed with Indian, but she was beautiful. And they was regular. He was kind of fake fly too.
now, off code. You see what I did there? I broke my
I
own rule. What did I
I
do?
see.
I
I
broke my
see what
own
you did.
rule. I
I see what you did.
broke a rule, right? I did what
Mm-hmm.
they. I took an anecdote of the dude Jewish guys I know. Was like,
And made it
they
the
made it the
rule.
rule.
And
Yeah.
tried to make it the rule, right? I see what the fuck you doing,
Hey,
right?
my
You
motherfucker
playing
didn't
games.
peep that shit though. Motherfucker didn't peep it. Message.
Yeah. Hey, look, I had to think about it for a while. I'm like, damn, I
But you
sure did
see it.
think that.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You see, we talked about that shit at what 2 nights ago, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you do it.
I
You
just
just
did it.
did it. I know 5 Jewish guys. They got black wives, right?
No, listen,
And
let me tell you something.
Hey, so ain't
Listen,
that a straw man
Yeah.
art?
I know people that work for Jewish people too, and the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice for them.
yeah, but
Period.
it ain't
They
no
will
putting the
come.
ring on it. It ain't no putting the ring on it. It's just the sweet of the juice. Okay.
What you need the ring for if you got the money?
Oh,
I stand corrected then. Go ahead and get the money. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm
I,
saying? I ain't mad at no black female who jumped the fence because generally our group ain't shit.
Mm,
Listen,
damn.
I'm a queen. I'm a queen. We gonna help lift them up.
Okay, well do that then. You know what I'm saying? Either
I
do
mean, I
one
don't
or the
want no
other.
Jewish guy. That's not my type.
One or the other, baby. You got to pick a side. You know, either you're gonna uplift, or like what you said, whatever that means, or you gonna, make conversations about, hey, as long as you got the money, you know.
Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, you said that you don't see rings on these girls. I don't really be looking at their fingers.
Mm.
Mm.
I be looking more at the fact that I'm just like shocked that they even out in public together. Like,
See,
hey,
but
so
see,
but look,
you know why it's
on
hard.
this though,
Go ahead.
it was a little picture on, and please don't forget what you about to say. I just wanted to just chime in just on that part right there.
that's
It
what I
was
was
just,
gonna say.
it was a picture about a Walmart picture about whatever picture that they had on an item, and it was an item in a baby aisle, but it was like the white woman. They had her with a white male and a ring on her finger, but they had the picture of the black female just by herself with no ring on her finger. And it's like that. I don't think that we understand how like big that like is like an impact in so many words because off code matter of fact, you pointed it out as far as like even how they even identify us even in our magazines. Uh it's like girl when they talk about you all versus woman when they talk about a white female. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it does make a little bit. It does make a lot of sense, and it does make an impact. when they talk about those things like that. But go ahead and finish what you was about to say. I just wanted to chime in on that.
All I was about to say, the pain was, it starts off with a question. You know why it's hard for me to believe that you don't pay attention to they fingers?
I promise I didn't look at that girl finger. I was looking at like how are they if they were happy together. I didn't look
Oh,
at her finger. Like I really was just observing like whether they looked happy. And they looked mad happy. Like they looked chill as fuck. Like he was coming to get, I guess, whatever for his hookah. And she was like, they don't have it, baby. Okay, babe, we going to the next store. I can't lie. It seemed like she was putting on a little act, but it didn't seem like a super act. It just seemed like, yo, I'm somebody's wife now. I'm gonna have to do this shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I gotta be a good girl. She may
right,
be a good girl. She may be a
right,
good girl, but I'm just saying she looked like she was playing her role properly. That's all I
right.
can say. She was playing her role properly, and they genuinely looked happy. He looked happy. He looked nice and fat and
Hey,
fed.
I got a
He
I
didn't
question.
have
feel you.
all
I
them
feel you.
suits,
Hold
and
on,
he
Al.
didn't have them suits
Chill
and
out, Al.
strings
Chill out.
hanging from him. He had t-shirts. It was casual. He had on a t-shirt and some jeans and his little thing on his head, and she had the skirt on and a nice pink blouse. But they
Mm-hmm.
seemed young, like us. They seemed like in our age group, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But they
Yeah,
seemed okay. I didn't really pay attention to her finger. I'm gonna be honest with you, but they seemed happy.
right. And all I was saying was that I get what you're saying, and I appreciate your response, right? However, we got to acknowledge that you didn't really respond. You responded, but you didn't answer my question, right? That's
What's the
one.
question?
My question was, do you know why it's hard for me personally to believe that you didn't pay attention to certain details, like a ring?
Right. I can
And it's
understand
hard,
why it's hard for you to believe that.
and right, because you know what I'm about to say, right? Because
Because
one
we
thing,
look at, because honestly, I looked at that and I was a little jealous. I could say that.
exactly,
I
and
was jealous. I was
females
like, damn,
generally,
how she luck up?
y'all are
How she luck up with this good guy? You feel me? No,
are
but I
y'all
was
not
just
generally detail oriented, right? Generally, y'all are detail oriented, right?
right.
Right. So that's why it's hard for me to believe that. But then again, it's not hard for me to believe because it was a white guy, right? It's a white guy. Fuck the ring. Long as she looks happy, right?
No, she honestly looked like she was okay. Like if she did step over, she
Exactly.
was good. She stepped over into
Exactly.
the right doorway.
Look, I can even speak. Look, I can speak from personal, right? So my cousin married to a white guy, right? I ain't gonna lie, bro. The black dude she was with prior to, I literally wanted to kill him. Like he was terrible. Like he was the worst. And then she get with this white dude, and he's just a million times better than the dude she was with prior. She married him, so I'm like,
How? How was he a million times better, Alvin?
the abuse, the physical abuse, the mental
Emotional abuse.
abuse, the emotional
A
abuse,
lot of men
and
be
then also
abused and then they get in relationships and abuse the women
and,
instead of just
and then
healing themselves.
also and then also he was doing stuff like this. So my uncle, he like a celebrity psychologist, whatever. So he be writing books and stuff. He was on a couple of VH1 shows. He was
Yeah,
using
don't give us
her.
the name. Go ahead.
So look, he was using her to get to him because
Mm,
he was trying to do this stuff. He was trying to be an author. So he was using her. He was just a wicked person. So she got rid of him, and then she started talking to this dude from Europe. He like from Czech Republic or whatever. And he's just the overall better dude. Like I'm glad she's with the white guy other than the other dude. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I ain't
feel
gonna lie,
you though.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
feel you though.
discrediting black men though. Like I
bro.
love black men. It's a lot of good black men out
Certain,
here too.
certain,
And I just want to
certain,
let that be known because it's
certain
not like
black
that. It's
dudes.
just that the way that society set it up is like it's a shame that we have to look at that and be like, damn, why can't we have someone with more structure? You know
Don't
what
you
I
want?
mean?
But you give birth though, Pain, right? Why wouldn't you look at it like that? You are the only motherfucker who gives birth to males and females, correct?
True. So
So
I'm
why
looking for
would
stability
it,
and all of
it ain't even about a societal thing. Even if a motherfucker was in the bushes, they would look for the dudes or the males, whether it's a bunch of different types of males, right, from different groups. You would look at as a female for the motherfucker who's the most productive, who would motherfucking give you things. Therefore, you understand you could pass it down to your children, right?
that. Of course, nah, definitely.
Right. So it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to coddle us, right? At all, right? You ain't got to be about because it's certain black dudes who you might like and fuck with. But I'm pretty sure you done came across a lot of us who you like that motherfucker ain't on par.
Honestly, well, to if it feels any better, I meet more of you that are good than bad. Now, now
Well,
in my
well, how
life,
about this?
I
How
mean,
about this? If you did, wouldn't the odds be that you would be taken right now if that's the truth?
y'all, I am
Okay,
taken.
you taken right now?
Yeah,
You
you know,
with a
I
good
got
black
somebody I talk to. You know,
Stop lying. Stop lying.
I do though. Not that we should be talking about me, but I'm just saying compared to my past relationships, I'm definitely with some like speaking and dating someone who is way more into what I'm into, like
because you found
businesses
a black
and
exception.
longevity, and yeah, like we have intellectual conversations. It's deep. Like sometimes it gets deep, and I appreciate that because I'm not used to that, even though that's what I've wanted in the past. I feel like all females should have a man that they could connect with on an intellectual level that
Hell
believes
no,
in them
not
as
all
a
females.
person.
No, no, not all
What you
females,
mean?
Mm,
right?
mm,
Because just like the males
mm,
you were talking about, right?
mm,
Not
mm,
all
mm.
females, because some females ain't shit who are black. They ain't shit. So they don't deserve that. They are bitches.
I
You
feel
know
you.
black bitches, right? So don't sit up here and don't sit up here and
Mm-hmm.
expand it to any fucking black female. Don't do that. Let's be genuine.
Listen, honestly, a lot of these women have went through years of degradation. So it's like this be hurt. Y'all gotta understand that. Like these
Dudes be
sisters is
hurt
hurt
too.
out here.
Dudes be hurt
Okay,
too.
and I'm not listen. That's why I sat there and said it's plenty of men that I meet is good. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to go through your process and learn too.
Exactly.
I'm not putting nothing over nobody. Not putting nothing over nobody. But I'm just saying at this point in my life, I appreciate a man that supports me because I didn't have I lacked that before. So real support, what I consider real support, which is longevity in my future. You know,
Right.
some men are surviving or doing what they surviving, and they got to do what they got to do every day, and the female be a part of that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I don't
And I
have
agree
that
with you.
problem anymore. I don't have that problem anymore.
I agree with you too. I
When
mean,
I
if you
say
got
I need
one
space,
dude,
I need
I'm
space.
sure
If
you ain't
I
got
need
that problem.
3 days, I'll see you in 3 days. It is what it is.
If you
I'm
got one
we
dude
grown
now,
now.
like how you said, right? You said you got one dude right now that's promising, who it seems like he's so-called black, right? I understand what you're saying, right? But
Right.
however, that doesn't negate the fact that obviously your experience for the most part has been with motherfuckers who you couldn't vibe with who were black, right? Because if that wasn't the case, this new motherfucker who you with, I don't give a fuck if it's a year or whatever, right? It would have been a motherfucker before him who made you feel this way. So you're talking about an exception.
Nah, it's not. I mean, like I don't consider him an exception because it's a few guys. But he's the person that I talk to. But it's a few guys, even cities. Like city is someone I consider a friend and a family member that I could talk to on a basis of just really connecting. The person is genuinely there for me, like
Right.
genuinely there for me. I'm
Like
being
a
passive
brother.
aggressive,
Like a brother, right?
like a brother, but an actual brother who cares.
You're
Niggas
right.
be
Not
acting like they your brother, and
like a
they not.
brother. Right? That's different though. It's not the same thing, right? Because let me ask you this, Paige. Have you ever met black dudes who exhibited those qualities that you may like, right? But you were not attracted to them Has that ever existed for you?
Yikes. I'm
You
not
see what I'm
even
saying?
listening to you. I'm
Yeah,
shaking my
yeah,
head.
yeah. I bet you won't
Because I
listen.
was responding to something. No, I was responding. Listen, I apologize. I was
In the
responding to something.
album before you even.
We just being honest, Paige. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with what
I
you
ain't
say.
gonna lie to you.
Listen, that's why I'm here with y'all because y'all are teaching me things too. Y'all are definitely teaching me to have a higher respect for men, period.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, off code. I tried to. Hey, I really connected with a person on an intellectual level, and I was with her. But after a while, the physical, I just couldn't get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just was not
No,
attracted to her. I was
You a
trying,
dude. You're a
but no,
male,
it
Alvin.
just
but look, and on that case though, I tried to let her know that I wanted to still be like, friends, homies. Like I still just because I valued her presence.
right.
You know what I'm saying? On some real G shit, because she was just 100. And to go back to this whole rejection shit, like that shit was like the worst thing I could have ever said to her.
Really?
No, I
Yeah,
lied.
we don't even talk no like G. That was like she wasn't even down for no shit like that. It was like we was gonna be together. It ain't nothing. And I'm like, damn, G, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
don't knock
see,
girls like that because you gotta respect a girl like that. You know why? Because she is making the choice to not get involved and saving her emotions. I get in
Mm-hmm.
situations like that too. Where I'm like, yo, you know what a lot of dudes do? Like we date, it be all good, and they think because I was understanding the whole relationship that once we stop fucking around with each other, I'm gonna still be understanding. I'll be looking at them and I'll be like, yo, you think that I don't have no kids. So I'll be like this. You think like you like my baby father or something, like you gonna come in and out like that. It'll never be that. It'll never be, oh, it didn't work and I'ma fuck you after. That's not happening. You get what I'm saying? This it ends
I
right here.
told
You're gonna have to find another John. You have to find another John, and I'm gonna have to find another John.
but let me
That's
ask you a
it.
question though. Hey, on some G shit though. Like, generally speaking though, isn't it like socially like at least here in the states that females put males in a friend zone? Like that word friend zone ain't really something that even males do. I mean, when we do it, it's in a different manner. But I'm talking about when we hear that word friend zone, we already automatically know that that's a female putting a dude in that situation or in that category.
No, no, because every female has been through different things, and I could easily say that y'all, if you could just replace, if it makes you feel better, replace friend zone with boundaries. And does that make you feel better?
hey, I love the friend zone.
No,
I'll
no,
be
no, no,
that
no, no.
bad boy. I'll be
I
that
like
bad
the
Because
friend
some
zone too.
dudes I had to put in a friend zone because it's like they don't know their boundaries and they don't respect my boundaries. And I'm not saying some crazy, crazy boundaries. I'm just saying simple boundaries. Like
yo.
simple shit. Like a bitch coming to your crib and you got a bag of weed and the bitch
Hold
just
on,
start
Alvin.
rolling up
Hold on.
without asking you, yo, can I roll your weed up? If a bitch just come in
No,
your crib and
no,
start
all
rolling up
my
your weed, you
homegirls
gonna look
they
at the
can
bitch,
roll
you
my
gonna be
weed.
like,
Nah, come on now. Nah, all my homegirls know they can come over and roll my weed. They cool.
saying I'm saying no, I'm just saying you get what I'm saying. Anything that's of value to you or something personal to you. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody who comes in and feels like they could just do whatever.
Like
Like a
entitled.
lot of people,
You know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
listen, a lot of guys that get put in their
You
friend
were
zone and
testing
they
my
be tight,
volume like a
and
motherfucker,
they
ain't you?
be
See?
tight, and they be tight is be the same ones that, like I told you the other day, as soon as a girl posts a picture in 3 months, the girl ain't post a picture in 3 months, all of a sudden they sliding in the DM. That's a nigga I'ma put in the friend zone because you got me fucked up. You don't hit me no other time. You don't ask me if I'm okay any other time. Why the fuck is you sliding in my DM now? You a friend zone ass
Maybe
nigga.
you just
And
got
that's what I
maybe you
told you.
got your hair and
The
nails done.
realest
You
shit.
fly though.
Listen, that's fine, but listen, if you ain't coming to better that girl, stay out that girl DM.
Mm.
Just
Mm.
press like, just put that heart there, and if you want to leave a comment with the tongue out or whatever, and a smiley face and a kiss face, do that.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
slide in
hey,
the DM.
I'm
Don't
guilty.
slide in the DM.
I be
Don't slide in the DM.
What's up?
But I mean, men are men, so hey, listen, DM y'all asses up. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, y'all
like,
can do
to
what y'all
me,
want to do, but y'all not so-called men.
friend zone is easily looked at as a bad thing when you should just look at it as, hey, shorty has boundaries. But some chicks don't have boundaries. They just putting dudes in friend zone just so they can have multiple niggas. But
I'm
as a man, you're supposed to be able to notice what type of chick that is. Okay, is this a chick that she's put me in a friend zone because she got to focus on her own stuff, or is this a chick that's put me in a friend zone so she could do whatever she want out in these streets? You get what I'm
Can
saying?
I ask a question,
Hold
Payne?
on. Hold on. Okay.
Don't ask no bullshit, Alvin. Go
What
ahead.
you say? No, go
Okay,
ahead.
so look,
I'll finish what you got to say.
I'm about to say, listen, the friend zone is a great place to be because you're one tragic moment away from getting up in there. That shoulder to cry on. Alvin, I just need somebody
Look
to
at
talk
she
to.
laughing. She laughing. You know what it is. That was some real shit, Alvin. That was some real shit.
So everybody got a standby. Every female got a standby.
Yeah, somebody.
I don't have no standbys right now.
No, I just said that because you didn't laugh. That's basically.
I was yeah. So no, what I'm trying to
I
say
don't
is
like side niggas.
The validation laugh.
Hold on, just a second. What I'm saying is, it's going to be a car accident. Somebody's going to pass away. She's going to lose a
Why
job.
gotta be some tragic shit though?
Hold on. This is how it happens.
Why can't it just be like the bitch just moved or something?
It could be any. It could be anything. Something happened to where she's sad, and she got the male attention person who been cool. He's a friend zone. Come over. I just need somebody to talk to. So she's hugging him. She's crying.
Yeah, but after she hit, it's
There you go.
mad awkward. Like, the chances of it actually flowing properly, 90%
No,
is
let me tell you something.
10%.
Well,
Like, it's not gonna work. Because if you was in the friend zone for so long, hit it.
Where the fuck City Lights at?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Your ass in here.
Man, yeah, hey, hold on.
man.
Hey, hold on, just one
Just
second.
listening to y'all, man. I'm letting y'all.
Hey, let me finish with this. What I'm saying. So, Paige, you're correct if you're talking about someone who hasn't mastered the friend zone. If you've mastered the friend zone,
hold on, man. What the fuck?
Hold on. I'm almost done.
There's somebody that's 18 years old gonna listen to this bullshit that you talking about.
Hold on. I'm almost done.
Yes, like, thank God they ain't here for the other
Man,
stuff.
I only need 20 more seconds, yo. Please, yo.
All right.
Look, when you mastered the friend zone, the whole thing that happened afterwards, she's gonna give you the look like, is everything cool? Are you gonna be clingy now? What you do is you go right back into being the friend zone. You don't act like you want to be with her. You just do the same thing, but now she knows what you're capable of. So then all of a sudden she starts to be more clingy. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, but y'all think that girls don't notice that manipulation? Like, the other
You're
day.
good.
Say
If you're
y'all,
good,
because he spoke for himself on that shit.
yo, here's the thing. If you're really good, she won't sense it. If you're really good at
If
it.
you really good at waiting for me to keep picking her and dropping her ass off, and then when I don't pick her ass up, that's when he call your ass. That's basically what you saying.
Hey, look. But see, it's called going fishing. When you go fishing, hey, look, when you go fishing, you be having like 10 fishing poles out there. So one of them gonna get a bite. One of them gonna get a bite. When that get the bite, that's when you start focusing on that. Then you reel it in. You can let the other ones just chill right there. Now, mind you, you already got fish on the boat, mind you. But you just going fishing. That's it. Chilling.
Okay, so another question. Me personally, I don't prefer to have a side nigga. I prefer to have a one night stand. That's it. Move about my business. How do you guys feel?
What's the difference between a
What's the
side
difference? The
female?
difference for me. The difference for me.
Let me ask
Listen.
the whole question
Okay,
though.
go ahead. Oh, I thought somebody was interrupting me. Sorry, go ahead.
What's the difference between a side nigga for a female generally? That's different from a side nigga versus a motherfucker you would have a one night stand with? What's the difference?
I don't know, because it's a one night stand. No, stop. Listen, the difference for me is that, like, honestly, this is a problem I have. Some guys, like, you know what? I always had a problem with guys, like, sometimes they be like, they have a strong attraction to the person. You get what I'm saying? So that's considered a side person. This is somebody you deal with, their kids, you know, their family,
You
all
can't
this extra
shit.
shit, all this extra shit. You
Right.
feel me? If I'm stepping out, I'm usually stepping out because, you know what? The vibe is off. It's looking like my man might have stepped out 3 times. You know, I might have to do my thing, you know, fill my void real quick. So I feel it's easier to do a one night stand. There's no feelings attached. You can't lead the motherfucker on. The motherfucker know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't prefer to have side dudes because I feel like a side dude could be messy. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just like a side chick is messy. Alvin got blackmailed. And he
Yep.
broke. He wasn't even with the shorty.
Did
That's
you just
true.
hear that? She
That's
said you
true.
got black
Hey, why
males.
she put G out there like that though? G,
No,
what's up?
it's
She
true.
said you got black males like you're
Actually, hey,
homosexual.
you know what though?
No. He got
Nah.
blackmailed by an ex that was mad that
She
he wasn't
crazy.
dating her, and she
Okay,
revenged
well make
on
that
him.
obvious.
Yeah.
She
I
Matter
didn't
of
know what
fact,
you meant. I'm like, hold
actually,
on.
that's even worse. I didn't even get the
said
look.
blackmailed. I'm
Check
sorry.
this out. I didn't even get the opportunity to be blackmailed because she didn't even give me the ultimatum. She just did it, and I looked up.
Yeah,
She just put it
it's
up
like
there.
she
And
took
yeah,
Alvin's virginity, internet virginity.
yeah, yo. That's another reason. Hey,
He
look.
took Alvin's internet.
Hey, off code.
But
That's
listen, that's how guys get these affair babies and all these weird things happen. You get what I'm saying? Because you done dealt with a side. You done
Hold on.
came back,
Do that because Maury
took from
proved that we gonna use Maury that motherfuckers do not be the father sometimes. So come on now. That
yeah,
shit
but
happens
you
all
guys
the
put
time.
yourself in a position for a bitch to come up to you and be like, "It's your baby," and nigga, you know it ain't your baby.
There's females out there doing the same shit, G.
I ain't one of them.
No, I
I'm just
do.
saying.
I ain't
I
like
said
that.
female.
I ain't
Look,
like
you took it personal. I said it's females
No,
that's out there that's doing that. You know what I'm
nah, I get it. No, but that's why I'm asking you guys these questions because I know definitely, I know from experience that it is people that are doing that. So how long y'all gonna keep? Listen, y'all need to start doing these one night stands and leaving it alone, strapping up.
Okay, so
We don't want to hear 5 months later that Brenda got a baby.
with STDs out there right now, you would actually prefer a one night stand versus uh a
Listen,
relationship with
I have a one
with
night stand.
female,
It's not with somebody, some random person. Like
but
it don't work like
the
that.
person that has some type of STD versus somebody that they do have a relate. They know this person. They know this person ain't out there fucking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing against people that's out there doing what they doing, but I'm just saying like even like damn this goes to other conversations, but I'm just saying like uh I don't know. I can go to any many
As
words. I'm just saying,
listen, as
just saying when you want
as
to be like
Bridget,
secluded, like in like a small area versus like this chick, you know her number. If that was the situation, if he did, like man, I know his punk ass probably over woo woo versus some random chick, and then you thinking that you got a motherfucking a yeast infection or some shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's already right there. So, I don't know how to even articulate the word that I want to use right now. I'm a little tipsy. We all sipping and shit.
I can understand I can understand where you coming from, and I get that. That's why, like, if I do have a one night stand, is with somebody who I could get in a car and travel and know where they
but
live. If I ever need to come back and look for them, listen. I
but
understand what you coming from, but for the most part, guys are the ones. Guys are the ones that. Well, I can't talk for other women because it's like a lot of other women sleep with people unprotected, but I don't do that. You being funny?
No, 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 no.
Any guys who out there doing whatever you talking about, it's because there are females out there who are willing to let them get pussy like that. They ain't
I
raping them.
get that too. No, I get that too. But I'm just saying, it's like sometimes, like it's almost like you made me feel bad. Like, oh, you have one night stands. How is that safe? And I'm just like, yo, it's way
Yeah,
safer because at the end of the day, like I know that I protect myself. If something
Yeah.
happens, if something happens with a
You
condom breaks or
protect
some shit
yourself
like
with a
that,
side nigga.
I
You
could
can protect yourself
I
with the
could go,
side nigga.
excuse me, with this one night stand, I could go right to the hospital within 48 hours and make sure that I'm treated just in case. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most dudes would have a side chick and be sleeping with this bitch multiple times unprotected while she probably got a side nigga and she's sleeping with that nigga unprotected. You get what I'm
So
saying?
so let me get this
So
straight.
for
So
me,
pretty
it's
much
better to have a one night stand because I'm not sitting there and going back. What's your name? What's your name? Who is this?
off code, off code.
Off code. That's like me fucking with Rel, and I fuck with Rel hard, and I keep fucking you on the side unprotected. Then you go and fuck with Chardonnay unprotected, and this bitch is a thought. And then she
Mm-hmm.
come back and bring you a STD, which in turn you bring me a STD, and I bring it back to Rel, and Rel kill all of us.
Damn, Dick. Wait,
So
let's
so
make a goddamn
Me,
challenge.
so let me add this.
cause yo,
So
honestly, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be so honest with you. When I was younger, and I could speak. When I was younger, every young girl is scared to go to the GYN, especially if her parent is not like in her life like that when it comes to sex. So I could look at a female and could tell, oh, she don't take care of her body, or oh, she don't get her checkups. You get what
that
I'm saying? I could
got
look
that
at a
green
female and
shit
say
coming
that.
out of her
But
pussy.
you know what? Y'all niggas love shit like that.
What? Y'all. Damn, I got thrown.
Y'all love that. It's like y'all see that shit, and it's like y'all smell a STD.
Can I ask you
Just
something?
jump right on the boat.
Can
Fuck
I ask
it.
you something? Let me ask you something, Paige.
Yo, what?
He wild as hell.
Is it generally that we like it or are we used to it in our culture?
Okay, which goes into my next question that I had for like all the guys.
You ain't answer my
So
question
are
though
we
before you
normal?
went
No,
into
no,
your
no,
next
no. I'm answering your question with a question. Are we normalizing STDs?
No,
Yes.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. The
Into that.
society is normalizing STDs.
Ain't no society.
Society.
Ain't no
Okay.
society because you talking about us, right? Right? And
No,
guess
I'm
what?
talking about on a
The
big
group,
scale. It seems like
the group.
STDs are becoming like normalized. Like, oh, it's
Can I?
cool to have herpes. It's cool to
Okay.
have this. Like,
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because most people not saying that shit. Okay, I can agree with that. Most people not saying that shit. But let me ask you something. Um, you're classified as black, just like me, right? Let me ask you this question. Do you think that our group is matriarchal? And what I mean by that is that the most influential people and important people in our group are black females. Yes or
yes,
no? Okay. Now you can explain why you say that.
I feel like women birth children. Like, we are, come on, we feel everything. We're highly
Okay.
intuitive.
Okay.
And I'm resting it at that.
Okay.
I believe that women are highly spiritual. Like, they're
That's what's up.
needed.
Okay. Well, and I don't disagree with that, right? And I'll say this. Here's why I brought that up, right? If anything is being normalized, it's being normalized by the people who are most influential within a group. And you know who that is? Who you just agreed? Black female.
So you trying to say it's all our fault?
I didn't say it was all your fault. No, I didn't say that. I said that if anything is being normalized, it's because of individuals who look like you.
Wow. I could take
You,
that.
yeah. Take that because you in control. You're a part of the class of our group that's in control. And I'm not about to sit up here and be a motherfucker like I'm a black man. I'm in control of these bitches and shit. Nope, I'm not about to do it. I understand that if you say something about my grandma, I might kill you. I do. I might want to fight you if you talk about my mama, but I might want to kill you if you talk about my granny. Okay? I'm not about to sit up here in front, right? You are part of our group that's most influential and the most important. And so if anything, in group, not societal, in group, is being motherfucking normalized, it comes from people who look like you. Not me. You.
True. But I'm just saying that right now. I don't normalize shit like that. And like I said, I feel like that's why you shouldn't have a side chick. Because side chicks come with commitment. Side chicks come with attachments. You have a
Wait,
one night
I
stand.
thought you
Excuse
said
me, you interrupted. You have a one night stand. If you
wait.
have a one night stand
Thought
and
you
the
said
condom accidentally breaks, you take your ass to the hospital. And you guys could do that too. 48 hours, okay? Go get pills and a shot and all of that. Make sure your ass is good.
Wait, I
But
thought
that's
you said that that's why
for
you were taking advantage of, because you said that dudes seen that you was okay with side chicks or multiple chicks. How about that? Multiple females. And you said that they took
listen,
Listen
advantage
up,
of
Alvin.
you.
Listen up, Alvin.
wait, what? Because you're blinking out a little bit, like, and I can't really understand what the
I
question
heard
is.
you said I thought I could be mistaken. I thought you said that earlier. You said that the reason that you ran into some guys and they were taking advantage of you because of your culture or your ideal or perspective as far as that you were okay with multiple females, that they took advantage of that in a negative way.
Right, like they took advantage of the fact that I'm attracted to females and I'm understanding.
Mm,
Like they took
mm,
advantage of the fact that I'm understanding. I'm the type of like, okay, if you step out, I'm not gonna be super mad at you. I'm gonna try to figure out why you stepped out. You get what I'm saying?
mm.
I'm just trying to figure out why you stepped out so we can figure out what's the problem. But if we can't figure out what's the problem and you generally attracted to other females, okay, you're honest with me. I get that choice. And it's like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. Are you gonna have one female? Like, I don't want a dude to have multiple females. You can't possibly be safe like that. Because like I said, females have desires. And most women aren't faithful. A lot of women aren't faithful. A lot of women are reserved. What is that? Off code?
Tell,
That's off code?
tell,
Honest,
yeah,
yeah,
tell the truth, Page.
I
Tell
do
the
believe.
truth.
Hey, I do believe girls are more faithful than guys, though. I do
Whoa,
kind of agree with that.
whoa! She just told you, goddamn it.
I do agree with that, though.
You ain't got no pussy. She just told you. Most females are not. So
Oh,
you can
she
say
said
whatever the fuck
not.
you want to
Oh, she
say.
said not.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Pay
No,
attention.
like I
Pay
don't
attention.
hey,
believe that most females
hey,
are loyal. I believe that there is
with
different spectrums of females.
hey,
There's females that are homebodies. They
You
stay in the
do.
house. They like to
hold
be up
on,
under their
hold on. What?
dude. There's
Paige, say that.
females that just like to jump from train
Hey,
to
Paige,
train and
say
train
that
to
again.
train to
Hey,
train.
Paige,
They
say
like
what you
being on
said
the run.
again. Hey, Paige,
He
say
not.
what you said again, because I didn't
You're
hear. You
you're
said
not
most. Hold
paying
on.
attention.
I'm trying to hear what she said. You said most females are not faithful.
I'm saying most girls are not loyal. That's why I wouldn't
Are
allow
not loyal. Okay.
These hoes ain't
multiple
loyal.
So off.
multiple sex opinions because men will sit here and lay up with a woman and sleep with them unprotected.
Oh, so wait.
Um.
Oh, hold on.
No.
You saying the key part of I don't even think you. Hey,
Hoes ain't
If
loyal.
you sleeping with this bitch multiple times, then you're eventually gonna sleep with her without a condom. That's all I'm saying is much safer. Like,
So
you get what
look.
I'm
So
saying?
off.
It's much more safer because it lacks attachment and lacks the possibility of unknown babies being born.
Okay. So let me ask. Hold on.
STD coming,
Let me
this,
ask.
that, and the
Hold on.
third. Listen,
Just
listen. If you sleep with Jessica and you knew her for 5 years, you'll fuck around and wait 2 weeks until your dick itching to go get it checked, opposed to a bitch that had a one night stand and the condom break. That bitch is immediately going to the hospital. You get
hey,
what I'm saying?
just for clarification, are you saying women cheat more than men?
that's what she said.
I'm asking her. Do women cheat more
No,
than men,
no, I'm
Paige?
not saying that. I feel like
Oh,
women
okay,
can
cool.
cheat more than men and get away with it,
Okay,
though.
cool.
I feel
Hey,
like women
Okay,
can
all
cheat more
right,
than
give
men and get
context.
away
You
with
said
okay,
it.
okay,
give context on what you said then.
okay.
I like pain. I like pain. She
Yeah,
keeping
she
that shit
100.
100.
Keep it 100.
Sometimes she
No,
bullshit, but
listen.
overall,
I
she
feel
keep
like,
it.
listen. Honestly, I feel like women do it less, but we better at hiding it.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, and I'm guilty of it too. You know what I mean? I'm
ooh,
guilty of it too.
ooh.
Is sometimes, I get mad at the guy, because he done stepped out and he
Oh,
done went and fucked with Victoria. You get what I'm saying? I get mad. You
secret.
know,
Ooh, ooh.
I could admit to that, So it has to be more understanding because that's where the problem comes in when the girl turns bitter and she don't like you or she don't understand you. Then you with Jessica all the time now. Now y'all about to have a kid on the low. You get what I'm saying? This is why people got to come together and talk.
Fuck that bitch, Jessica.
So
It's
maybe
about
you
me,
can
nigga.
understand.
Fuck you, mean?
Maybe you. So now maybe y'all can understand why a girl might have a one night stand, or you might see her and a random nigga give you
Revenge.
that look like
It's
I
revenge.
tapped that because
So it's revenge. It's all about revenge.
I
Yeah,
don't
cause
think for me it's not about revenge. Like I'm a soft person, honestly. Like I'm really soft.
All right.
So for me, it's not revenge. It's not revenge for me. It's really like I need the attention, the love, the compassion, the feel. You understand what I'm saying? For I don't know about other chicks, but for me, it's the feel.
Wait,
Like
one
I
night
need
stand, you get
that
that out of a one
feeling.
night stand though, honestly.
What happened?
So versus how you say how a male actually catch feelings and have a like a actual affair, you saying that you got all
No,
that,
I
that list
feel
that you
like men just get blackmailed easier.
no
Women don't allow that. Women don't allow that. We don't allow that shit. If we know we sleeping with a nigga on a one night stand, we not sending that nigga no news. Cause
Yeah.
we
right.
know he might use it against us. But y'all niggas be putting y'all be going back and forth sending news and shit for like 3 months while you with your bitch, plotting on this side bitch. Then you fuck her and then you be like, oh, I gotta fuck her raw. And then you wind up getting a dumb bitch pregnant. Then she wind up blackmailing you because she find out you got a main bitch. It just be some extra shit. I don't want
Getting
that
that
extra
dumb
shit.
bitch. Don't get that
Like
dumb
I
bitch
don't want
pregnant.
Mhm.
right, because then she be spying on a bitch. This is the shit that I've had to deal with. Let me tell you something. I always know when somebody is spying on me because they start making these fake pages and shit. I'm confident. I don't gotta look up a bitch. I don't gotta look up and spy a bitch. You get what
Can
I'm
I say
saying?
this?
The only
Can I
time
say
I
this,
start
man?
spying is when I know somebody in my fucking my area.
Can I say this, man?
Yeah.
I fuck with you, my nigga. I fuck with you, my nigga.
Yo, I'm cool, son, and I'm
I
here.
fuck with you,
That's
my
why I'm glad I'm on the channel because listen. This is why I'm glad I'm a part of the channel because I think guys don't hear different opinions from girls. They just hear these ig models. They hear
Right.
different opinions, but they ain't never hear a understanding, compassionate, empathetic opinion. Because that's where I'm coming from. That's always the standpoint I'm coming from. You know what I mean? I don't
mm-hmm.
judge. You know what I mean? I
Can
understand men have their downfalls, women have their downfalls.
can
We
Yeah.
just gotta be better, and I feel like we just gotta be more honest. Because when you're honest, it gives people the right. You get what I'm
I?
saying?
I'm not mad at you being biased though, because kind
No,
of
no, no,
sort
no.
of
I
you
said
are
when you honest, it gives
I
the
agree.
person the right to make a choice. I'm not fucking with this, or you know what? I love him. I'm gonna try again. We gonna work through this. You get what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
give me a STD and then I'm ready to leave your ass.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. That's what that at the same time, I am listening to words that you're saying. I may be in the background, but I'm listening to what you're saying, right? And I'm keeping you in your own context, right? And for 5 years, I've been studying only black females. I'm not the typical nigga. I've been studying y'all because I understood that y'all are very important and a motherfucking class of people in our group who are underrepresented and motherfuckers really actually paying attention to what y'all say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying attention to everything you saying, and I'm saying,
And I hope y'all understand because even me at certain times I'm trying to put it together and articulate because I'm growing in society and I'm growing with the changes that's ever going. So
so
I have to constantly be understanding.
that's what's up. That's
What do you think of me? Because you were the one that was like, some of these girls are just bitches, right? That was you.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's-
Hell yeah. But
And
let me
after
tell you
all
this.
your studying, I mean, I guess we being real. I thought you would have been more mature about that.
Yes, I mean that is more mature to me though, because guess what? I don't see the term bitch maybe the same way that you see it. Maybe you see it as all negative, right? Because here's the thing, right? When we're talking about not nigga language, right? Because niggas will say some shit like, I'm not a fucking female, I'm not a female dog, right? But guess what? When you talk about the term bitch, when you're talking about human females, it means a female, right, who has a disposition that is difficult, right?
Right.
So I'm sticking with that, right? I know bitches. I've been raised by some bitches. Okay, I have self-proclaimed bitches who will tell you I'm a bitch. Okay,
I can relate. I can
so
relate.
I'm not looking at that totally like a nigga, like a typical nigga, as a bad thing, because I guess you could call a difficult female a motherfucking female who you say some shit to their children and they don't want to hear nothing, right? That's a bitch, but she's coming in defense of her children, right? That's still a
Right.
bitch.
No matter what. Yeah, no matter what. They're
But,
gonna defend
but,
it.
but she has a motherfucking just cause in her mind, no matter how she
Right.
goes about it, right? So I'm not looking at it myopically, meaning one way, right? So I did come respectfully when I say bitch, right? It's just not all negative, right? So when you ask me how I look at you, right? Predicated on how I look at you, like I told you, you remind me of one of my cousins. You sound like her. You come from the same culture as her, right? And
I
I
hope
can
she lit.
recognize, listen, like I told you earlier, I don't see bitches one way, negative only. I see it as negative and positive because I've had bitches in my family that the bitch came out of them in defense of me. So what am I supposed to do? See that as
Oh yeah,
negative,
no,
right?
definitely
No.
not. When it comes
Yeah,
to family, I don't think.
man, I don't have females come at me. They didn't know. They didn't even give a fuck that I was lying about some shit, and they came like, "Nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga," right? That's in
Yikes,
my
yeah.
defense. I don't see that as wrong. So I could say I could recognize the bitch in you on both sides, right? Positive and negative.
Right,
I
right,
can
right.
recognize the bitch in you, right?
I just choose not to use the word.
I mean, but
That's
is it
okay.
a good thing?
It
Overall though?
can contextually, overall, generally is not a good thing, right? But I'm saying that I'm not speaking from the language of niggas because we slow as fuck. Generally, we slow. Okay, I'm not about
Yeah,
to sit up here and lie and act like we just so fucking smart. We're not. We're not. Niggas are dense
Yeah,
as
but how
fuck.
long y'all gonna hear that y'all a little bit behind and keep being behind them?
I don't give a fuck about hearing it. I experienced it that we're behind.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck about
okay.
what
So
they
it's
say.
real in the
I
field. It's real in
experienced
the field. Okay.
right? Just like you said earlier. How can I experience it? Because guess what? Pain doesn't depend on black males for her life sustaining needs. She
Right.
depends on other males from other groups. That's a reality. That's not my feelings. That's not my opinion. That's a reality. I'm not about to
Right.
sit up here in front just because I represent the motherfuckers who I'm talking about. Right?
True.
mm,
And
We
I
dense as
appreciate
fuck.
that. Don't front.
I ain't about to front. Fuck that. I'ma still get pussy. I ain't about to front. I'ma still get black pussy. Period.
Okay, so we still doing these sides? Have we came to the conclusion that y'all fellas gonna keep doing sides?
Uh yes, because guess who promotes it? The most important and influential people promote side chick culture more than anybody. And that's black females. So guess what? There's some black females, like maybe some in my family, right? That if that dude who you fucking with, right? If that motherfucker gave one of my females in my bloodline a side eye, right? She don't give a fuck about pain.
I ain't gonna
I can
lie, bro.
guarantee you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm the kind of guy like, look,
No, that's a fact.
I'm
That's
gonna keep it
definitely
real. Like, Who wants to get full off side dishes, yo? Like you just got full off the fries, man. You didn't even eat the steak, man.
Maybe
Ah,
I was
li-
wondering,
listen to him.
Alvin,
Listen to him. Instead
Alvin,
of hearing some real
Alvin,
shit, he want to go into this bullshit he's talking about. Go ahead.
I'm just sides, yo. I'm
listen,
just saying, bro.
just to mention,
I ain't
when
got time for sides.
Alvin's defense, Alvin said that he did not need threesomes in a marriage and relationship, and I really, kudos to Alvin.
Kudos to Alvin. Yes.
I don't need no side dishes.
But he got a fabulous ass laugh though. When
You
he
gotta respect the
Kudos
dude
to Alvin. Yes.
in a world like this that don't want no threesomes with all this
Wow.
temptation going on.
You're a real stand-up guy, Alvin. I guarantee you.
Hey,
Lying ass nigga.
you turn it down three over.
I turned that one before, but it was
Nah,
more.
I,
It was on
I
some lazy stuff.
don't want to make it seem like it's some bullshit. Like I've turned down a threesome too, but I did that just on the strength that STDs. G, like I understood what she was saying with the whole this
Yeah.
motherfucker sleeping with
No,
this motherfucker.
I did it because I was lazy. Like they stayed all the way up in Schaumburg. It was like, yo, you want the Menage a Trois? They all the way. I'm like, I ain't finna drive all the way up there for that. Like, yeah,
No,
I'm finna.
my God. If I feel like this, if I gotta pray, like I don't even believe in God, but if I gotta pray while I'm fucking you, I shouldn't be fucking
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
you.
No,
Good
when the last time I played before? I
situation.
don't remember. See, I don't be risky like that. I be trying not to be risky
I
because I was a
ain't,
risky kid.
I ain't saying that
So
I'm
I'm not that
saying
risky
I'm
anymore.
bad, but you know.
I think that's why girls get into the phase two of allowing a man to get a side chick because the bitch be old now. She be like, "Listen, I'm an old bitch."
Right. Could have skipped all that shit a long time ago though. You feel what I'm saying?
You stupid, yo.
Oh, she the bottom.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be liking older chicks
Man,
sometimes. So
Yo,
trust me,
Yeah,
man.
men love older chicks.
I'll
because
be
they
liking it.
relax.
Men love
They be
older
knowing
chicks.
how to
Let's talk
relax.
about that.
Hey, look, City spoke up. Look, hey, City, you be fucking with them. Oh, you be fucking with them Cougars and shit,
See,
G.
Yeah,
Cindy
you
came
see, I
back out
fuck
of the
up when I
woods.
know what I'm talking about. When I don't know what the fuck
Cindy, you came out the
everybody
woods.
talking about. Yeah, when you talk about old bitches, I can come talk. You talk about old bitches, fat bitches, I'm coming to talk.
Oh,
Really fat
I
bitches.
wish, I wish Ashley was here right now. Hey, so
I'm
he
just
brought
being
up the
honest
topic.
because you
Remember
know
the
a lot
topic?
of niggas don't admit, you know what I mean? They don't admit the grenades they jumped on, bro. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I could be honest and talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Hey, so
You know what I mean?
you think fat girls is the pillars of all boys and rappers?
Say it again.
You think fat females are the pillars to all dope boys and rappers?
I tell you what, most of the niggas from where I'm from that go out of town, they be ending up with some random ass big bone white broads, bro. They go out of
What?
town, they
Oh, bro,
little bud, they little weed, they little
bro.
smack or whatever. A lot of niggas that go out of town hustling be ending up with the crazy, weird,
I seen
big
it.
body.
City.
Yeah,
No, City. Let
And
me
it's
tell you.
good, and it's good because they taken care of. This chick needs that black man. She got
No,
her nice little out of town apartment.
he making his
look,
She
money,
just
he
wants
bringing it back
somebody
to
to
the
come
hood.
home.
bro. Look, City. Why you saying it's true? Cause
He's
look, bro.
taken care of.
Look. Check this out. On my Instagram, Facebook, right? I barely get any kind of messages from sisters, right? But you know who be in my inbox all day, bro?
Big
It,
Chunky.
Big
it
body,
be big white chicks, bro. Fat
big
white chicks.
body.
They love me, bro. I don't know why, Joe.
Big ass
Yo,
Capri
don't get
Sun.
mad at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I had to start from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you got. Sometimes you got to start from there,
Man,
and then you
it
get
be,
two big joints, then one regular joint gonna want you. You get three
bro.
big joints, four big joints, then two regular
Why
joints.
do they say that? Like men go get a big joint and like use her and then get good and then go get a skinny
Nah,
joint.
you don't use her. Nah.
Oh,
You can use her. You don't use her.
No, I
You.
heard that though.
I know. Because they be easy probably to use for that kind of nigga. But you don't gotta use her. You be a friend. But you know what I mean? She needs some, you need some. You know what I'm saying? You get your confidence up and then you approach something better. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? You
hey,
always gotta be elevating.
Yeah, but what about her? Like, what if you were her all,
What about
City?
her? What
Hey,
about her? What about me?
Wow.
What
Nah,
about me?
Wow.
No.
I'm a,
What
that's a real.
about me? What about me?
Okay.
Meanwhile, Golden
Baby, we
State
love
is
you.
better
It's
now.
always about you, baby.
Right. That's if that's what it's about, then that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be all right. They get jobs and they get niggas. Don't think that big bras ain't out here getting what they want, son. Don't think that.
Yo, I be
Whoever
seeing
said that,
some of them playing video games and being sex models at the same time, son. I'm
don't
surprised.
think that they not eating, son. They don't get big for don't eating, son. Like they eating.
Yeah.
Yo, they
Niggas say, where
eating.
you think all that stomach from?
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't free. A stomach like that ain't free.
Hey,
You know what I'm
meanwhile,
saying?
Yeah, maybe I need to find me a fat girl, man. Fat gay girl.
Yeah, but nah, cause you don't have no problem getting a dime. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got that mouthpiece. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
is,
I need
some
a
niggas like me
fat
and
girl to
Alvin.
hype me up.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like me and Alvin, we gotta start from the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? And it's all right.
nah, I didn't start there. I just gave like them fat white chicks, bro. I just don't
Oh,
understand
fat white
why.
chick.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in my inbox but fat white chicks, bro.
Yo,
I
that's all
don't be
right, bro.
understanding
Don't be ashamed of that, bro. Because from fat white chicks come skinny white chicks. From
that.
skinny white
Nah,
chicks come every chicks.
that's just I just didn't understand why that was, but
I'm telling you, you gotta use what you got to get what you want. You saw the movie, nigga.
yeah, yeah. Nah, but I'm
You gotta
chilling.
use. You
I
gotta
got,
use what you got
no, I've been chilling though,
to
bro.
get.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, bro,
Yeah, we all chilling now. I'm
you know
just
what?
talking about the ideal,
Nah,
man. You know.
I'm just saying, you end up meeting the best girl when you're not even looking for nobody. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
That's how it
That's
be
a fact.
happening. You just be chilling. You
But
don't.
when you young and you horny and you
Yeah.
can't get it, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Or you gotta wait till you
back in the
20 to get your
I was
first
still
piece, whatever.
And Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna say I ain't never have to resort to no fat white chick. G, I'm gonna be real. G, I
Not a
had to
fat
sit
white
back.
chick.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
It don't
Just
fat
matter
sit
was
what
back.
color.
always so
It ain't never been
Come
no
out,
time
come
that
out, rest. What
no,
about a fat black
that
chick?
wasn't no
Hold on,
shot
Paige.
push though. I was just talking about
Paige, hold
myself.
on, rest. What about a just a fat chick period?
I did that
Honestly.
before. No, I did that
I
before.
know
It
rest.
wasn't.
Rest.
Hold
I'm
on,
asking rest. On some
hold
real
on,
shit.
because hold on. I gotta put context in that part because
Nah, I'm talking about
I
a
look at
overweight.
I gotta think that I'm 6'5", so it was like I was still able to pick her up and do. Whereas somebody that was like 5'8" or whatever, they be like, man, she big, G. You know what I'm saying? Where like
Bro,
she,
all right, let's put it like this. We talking about over. It don't matter how tall you is. We talking about over 180 pounds.
so look what I just said. I'm 6'5", G.
I'm just asking you. Just tell me
Okay,
yes or
so
no, bro.
it's bitches that's been like 6 foot.
You don't
That's
need to
200
try.
I'm
pounds. Is
thinking
not
you
fat.
talking like 200 pounds or
Right,
something.
Yeah, I'm
right, right. Like I got some 200 pounds.
But
That's
I'm
not
like,
fat.
there we
honestly,
go.
like I'm like
That's
170, y'all. Like I'm dead ass like
yo,
170, 180.
Yeah, but
all good. But that wasn't my question. I wasn't even putting it on you. I'm asking him 180.
yeah,
So that's a yes.
I
At
done cracked
200.
several
All
females
right.
that
Now
yeah,
the next question is 220.
yes.
I think like
All right, so that's
240 is
it. But maybe
fat.
this was black. Maybe
Hey, but no, hold on. No, I gotta get perspectives because G, like a couple females that I done cracked, G, they used to be strippers, G, and they don't got no stomach, no kangaroo pouch, none of that shit. No
but
motherfuckers
they was
running
sturdy.
around like
No
strippers though,
stomach,
G.
no nothing. No stomach,
No,
no nothing.
they weren't
Sturdy
fat.
like Nate
They was
Newton.
not fat though, G. They was just thick, female, like
Come
strippers. They
on,
was
man.
strippers. G, no, I'm just G,
Yo,
like I'm real with you, G.
I
I ain't
seen
never
Reg
have to
going.
just no crack, no like, oh damn, let me go over here to the fat. Hell no, I always had some at least a 7 in my goddamn motherfucking phone book. Though I'm like, hey Joe, I'm about to pull up. Okay, bet.
Yeah. Hey yo,
Never
but
have to
the
resort to
truth
that.
is, man, every man ain't lucky like you, man. If that's the case, I could honestly say I didn't. Every bitch I fucked wasn't a 7 or better, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel though. Your 7 and my
I got
7
a
gonna be
couple of fives in there. There's a couple of fives in there.
yeah. I mean, whatever it might be, man. Yo,
Hmm.
you gotta get it how you could get it. You know what I mean? And you always gonna get better. if you're
Hey,
trying to get better.
dude. Hey, how about this, bro?
No, no, no. You know what though? Because as I got older though, I can say that like that. That's one thing I wanted to speak on though, because I didn't want to say this. That I didn't. I have when I got older, started looking. It wasn't really about the beauty.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
more about, some other things and shit like that. You feel what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I didn't want
Hey,
to get that
City.
shit twisted though either though. But me as
I
far
feel
as
you.
Conversation
myself,
afterwards.
Hey,
what's up,
City.
bro?
I feel you, Rich. Go ahead, Alvin.
Hey, look. No, I'll take it even further, bro. The girls in the top three girls that gave me the best sex ever, bro. They don't look like no dime pieces, bro. All three of them
And they all
plain
age.
Jane. All three of them is plain Jane, bro. But they have
I
the
feel that.
number one. But the girl that gave me the best, bro,
But no
she
buzz down.
straight up plain Jane,
I'm
bro.
gonna add some when y'all done.
Bro, she,
Yeah,
bro, she threw it down, bro. Like I don't know
it
what
be
kind of
different. You got the ones that's actually skilled, and then you got the ones
bro.
that you just
No, let
fucking
me
like
no,
for
bro,
whatever reason.
bro. Let me tell you
That shit
something.
be feeling good too.
Hold on, I'm gonna
You know
tell
what
you
I'm saying?
something. Hey, check this out. My number one, the girl that gave me the best sex ever, bro. To this day, bro. I don't know what
I
she
said,
got.
this crazy.
Look, I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what she had inside of herself, bro. But
But
that,
nobody
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
honey in that
Hey,
bitch.
dude, I don't know. She didn't have no. She wasn't like super thick. She wasn't like.
but
She
nobody hitting it.
just a plain Jane, bro. But to this
Put some
day,
nuts and berries in that
Okay,
shit.
so
dude,
Alvin, did you have to
tell,
gyrate? Is it that was it so good that you didn't have to like do nothing and it
I'm
was that
telling
good?
you, I'm gonna
Damn, he
tell you.
just put the tip in.
She made you move with the bedpost. She
Yo,
made you move with the bedpost, Alvin.
hold on. Let me get this out. Let me get this out. Hold on, dude. Check this out. There were no tricks. There was no spectacle. It was just the feeling of her stuff, bro. I don't know
And you
what
didn't like her
type,
better than nobody else
Kid,
and nothing like
let
that.
me get this boy.
dude.
You
No,
you
no,
ain't
she
like
was.
her. Like, you
Yeah,
ain't have no emotional like
No. It
no
wasn't nothing.
emotional shit with
It
her.
wasn't nothing really emotional. It was just
he
how
was
her stuff was
hot,
shaped. And
lucky, G.
hold on. I didn't. I'm telling you, the longest I ever lasted in there was like 12 minutes, bro. I couldn't. I don't know what,
Nigga, and you was sweating.
bro.
12
Nah,
minutes
that's
with a
good.
couple
That's
pauses
some
too.
good booty right there, then, bro.
I don't
That's some
know.
12
good booty.
minutes? Nah, come on now. You
No,
need at least
Nah,
20 minutes.
that's
no,
good
no,
for
no,
him
no, no,
though.
no.
That's
Look,
good booty.
when you
Y'all
got some
niggas
kid
gotta
right,
get your stamina up.
Hey,
hold on,
but you
no,
know what? Hey,
hold
hey,
on.
Damn.
speak
What's
on that.
good is good.
Hey,
That
let
Oh,
don't mean you
you
go
everybody get
2
that
minutes
though. Go ahead.
over and
Hold
again
on.
2 minutes later.
Let me say this last thing, y'all. So, Paige, you gotta understand. I'm normally 25, 30, but with this girl, yo, I don't know
Yeah, you was
what the
excited,
hell.
bro. I
Though,
think you liked her more than you think you
no,
liked her, bro.
You just got that monkey though, bro. I understand where you coming from, man. Shit,
telling
it
you,
be like that.
I don't know what her stuff looked like inside, bro. But it was some man,
nigga.
bro.
How you said it's the best shit you ever had and you ain't open that shit up and look in it?
Right.
The fuck is you talking
You
about?
talking about look? Put my head. What do you mean?
Hey,
Look
what
in
her
it.
body was
Like,
looking like.
look at it. Like, usually, like, a man and sit there and kind of like, first
I
of all,
can't.
another thing that y'all
Why
motherfuckers
you
be
Hold
fucking
on.
That
on,
Wait
shit
a minute. Hold on.
excuse me,
play with?
y'all motherfuckers don't be having no foreplay. Like, y'all niggas be trash.
Hold on.
Hey,
I'm confused. What do you mean? Look in it.
hey,
I
but no,
can't.
that's the topic that I was.
Like,
Hey,
usually, like, that's,
Hold on. Wait a minute. How do I
listen,
look
if I
in?
was
Still
a
get
guy,
you
if I
feel
was a
me?
guy,
Still get that
I
pussy.
would be opening that bitch up and looking up in her just because, like, if you say you like pussy, nigga, why you not looking at it, nigga?
why, why you on
I'm
that
not a
shit?
I'm not
Right?
a gynecologist. I just like to, you want me to get the damn microscope and look at? I'm not a
Y'all let me
Nah,
know
gynecologist.
what
not
I
a
y'all let me
microscope.
know.
Never
Y'all let
open
me know what I can add two things. Go ahead.
Go
the
Let me
ahead.
know
You
what
can
I can
ask
add
some
two
things
things.
right now. Go ahead. You can talk right now.
Okay, cool. I want to go back briefly to, when we were talking about the bitch term, right? And this is another reason why I say that us black males typically we're dense as fuck, right? And let me go to a different culture to prove it, right? And a cultural artifact from a different culture, specifically white, right? Have y'all ever heard of Ed Sheridan?
Sheridan or Sheridan?
Ed Sheeran.
What is he? Who is he?
He's a singer.
I thought it
He
was
kind,
Ed.
I
he
heard of
kind,
him, but I don't know his work.
I
he
heard of him,
kind,
bro. I heard of him. He
Okay,
got
okay.
an accent,
He has a
but
song.
I thought it
Right,
was
right, right. Sharon.
Yeah, I
Right.
know what he's talking about.
He has a
Believe
song
that
called.
you're beautiful.
Well, I don't know about that.
Beautiful.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't know
But
either.
he has a song called Belief, right? And he said this in the song. He said, tonight you arrested my mind when you came to my defense. In the shape. What the fuck he say? Uh Wait a minute. Let me figure it out. Give me a second, y'all. This is pertinent, right? Tonight you arrested my mind when you came to my defense with a knife in the shape of your mouth, in the form of your body, with the wrath of a god. Or you stood by me, belief, right? He's talking about motherfuckers who would typically call a female a bitch, right? She came to his defense in the shape of her mouth. It was a knife. She was cutting motherfuckers because she believed in him, right? But niggas, we've been taught to not look at it like that. It's one dimensional. She's just a bitch, right? But we won't think that about the females in our family. When they're bitches too, they just come into our defense, right? So that's one. And the second one was about the goddamn fat white woman shit, right? Motherfuckers act like we're not fucking used to fat females. Like that's a deal breaker if you're fat.
Right, bro. Spit.
We're used to that, right?
Spit,
The only
bro.
difference is that maybe generally I would suspect that certain white females, they don't behave, or their manipulation is different from the manipulation tactics or talking points of black females generally, right? So where they may be fat, spoken, and all of that kind of shit, and a black female like, bitch, what you doing, nigga? You's a whole ass, you's a whole asshole nigga, right? So stop acting like a motherfucker being fat is a goddamn pejorative or something. We're used to fat
Yo, I'm
females.
so mad. Somebody called and I missed your whole concept, son. I'm so fucking tight.
Nah, he said go ahead, do it one more time because it was quick too. He ain't even take it.
Okay, this was the second part because you heard the bitch part, right?
I heard the sword was a mouth.
Right. The sword was a mouth. She was a bitch coming to his defense, right? The second part was about the conversation that y'all were having about fat white women, right? Because I hear this a lot, you know. Oh, you fucking with this bitch and it's a fat white bitch? Well, guess what? We're used to fat females or overweight females. Okay.
Facts.
The difference,
grandmama.
Exactly.
We wouldn't
That's
suffer
not
so much from diabetes as a black community if we wasn't used to the shit.
exactly. So that's not a deal breaker, and typically it comes from black females who try to shame a motherfucker, right?
Right.
I'm not. I don't fuck with white.
I don't have a problem with big girls.
Well, I'm saying to
Nah,
me
me
personally,
neither.
I may not fuck with white women, but it ain't to motherfucking pat black females on the head like, yeah, you the queen. You ain't no motherfucking queen. So you a motherfucking queen,
You know
bitch.
what though? Listen, I have a friend, like my friend that I always have these great conversations with. He also doesn't like to date white women. And he says the same thing. Like, it's just that I'm not attracted to them. It's not even like some special thing where I'm like giving
I
you
can't say that
recognition.
either. I can't say that either. I suspect he's lying, right? He's seen some white women.
Really?
He's a male. Let me answer this. He's a male, right? In a culture, and they're females. Actually, they're the top females within our culture, right? I have seen white women who are attractive, because attractive doesn't mean the same thing for a male and a female. Attractive just means we'll fuck any male. We'll fuck you. Attractive for a female generally is something different. It's other qualities, right? I have seen white women who are attractive. I just won't fuck them because I'm not into being raped. It ain't got nothing to do with me telling black females when I talk to them, hey, you the queen. I ain't fucking no white women because they ain't attracted to me. No, if a nigga tell you that shit, your antenna need to go up. The nigga's lying to you. He's lying. Okay.
No, I don't know. He said he dated before, and he didn't like the
Exactly.
experience. So that is more so why he doesn't want to.
Mm. That
He
nigga
said he didn't
lying.
enjoy the experience.
That nigga lying. He still see fucking white women on fucking TV or wherever the fuck he see crossing them in life, and he like, God damn, I'll bang the shit out of that. In his mind, he
I
just
mean,
ain't
damn.
telling you.
Has somewhere. Oh my God, do y'all know Lottie? Lottie's
No.
from like Europe or something. This girl is so bad. She has like these fucking blue eyes, LOTTI. She's just like some
Oh,
candy,
she
man.
got blue eyes. Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
They're not blue.
Well,
They're like gray. I don't know what shade she is.
I don't give a fuck about a bath having no goddamn blue eyes or no different color eyes. I done seen
No, I'm just saying
badass
she has
black
this very
female.
distinct look. She's very beautiful.
What you say her name is? She on Instagram or Instagram?
Lottie, LOTTI.
Put her in the back chat
Lottie
so we can talk
Tommy.
to her. Paige, put her in the back chat so we can talk to her.
Yeah.
Put a black chat.
Yeah,
I
right
don't
here
even
where we
know
at. Right. Oh, you don't know her. Oh, my bad. Okay. You just seen her. Like, that's a bad bitch.
Where
No
she on?
bad
Oh,
white
okay.
girl.
Yeah, where she from?
Like a white girl fantasy. Well, for me,
Oh, she said it's a bad white bitch. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
the white girl
Anytime,
fantasy for me.
listen,
Hold on, I'm
anytime
gonna send
niggas
y'all a
tell you
picture.
that shit, anytime niggas tell you that shit, Paige, you better have your goddamn antennas up because this nigga is trying to lie to you to make you feel better about yourself to possibly get some pussy.
Oh, really?
Shalom.
That's sad.
Hotep, sister.
That's sad.
You better believe it. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum. Black power.
Ooh, look at Lottie. I'm about to send y'all the picture. She's mad sexy.
I had to realize that I was fucking doing it before I could
Big
tell
ass
it.
head.
Okay?
You put
I'm
it
trying to
Yeah.
motherfucking pat black females on the head and shit. Fuck you. Okay? It ain't about you. Right? It's about attraction is about if a motherfucker is attracted.
Mhm.
Specifically if it's a male, if I would want to touch you or you touch me. I done seen plenty of them white women, but I don't want to fuck with them because I consider it rape.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
Not statutory. I'll say rape. I'll just leave it there. Rape. These motherfuckers are raping me, and I'm not interested in being raped by a white woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what fucking psychological effects that I have on me. I don't know. I don't want to find out either. It might have me like, fuck these black bitches. because they
Or in
because
the county jail.
because you heard when I said earlier, black people generally, as a group, we're not sophisticated. We dumb as fuck, right? So guess what? White women in their group, they're far as a spectrum of manipulation, they're beyond generally black females, right? So their manipulation is way beyond generally black females in our group, right? So I don't know how the fuck that would have me have a knee-jerk reaction to this bitch. Her putting that pussy on me, got that fat ass booty and shit and all that shit. I don't know. I don't want to find out at all. I don't. I've been born and saturated in white domination, just like everybody on this goddamn line, probably except for Empress.
Where is Empress? Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
She put a picture of her in the back chat.
Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me see this white woman. She might be a bad bitch too. I'm not about to sit up here in front. Fuck you talking about? I don't know. I wouldn't fuck with that cave bitch. Fuck out of here.
The first picture got that "come take care of me" face.
You feel me? Look at that forehead, big ass forehead, big eyes and shit. She neotinous than a motherfucker. Okay, and a lot of niggas who we talked to wouldn't even know what the fuck I said when I said neotinous. They'd be like, "What you talking about? A goddamn candy bar?"
Right.
Senianis. Go ahead, City Light. What you got to add to this, G? We on your shit. So we come and crash shit, G.
G,
We come bring uncomfortable truths and shit.
bro, I ain't gonna sleep.
Yashar, what's good, famo? Yashar was there, Resh, when I was going in on this motherfucker, man. That motherfucker, he just triggered something in me. My anti-blackness just spilled over because this motherfucker was just stupid.
Yeah.
Man, I went crazy on this nigga.
Yeah.
He was sounding like a straight up bitch. Empress was there too, actually.
What you talking
But
about?
can't hear you. What you say? We couldn't hear you. What you said, G?
I was asking her shit, is she there? And who you was talking about?
No, I don't know if she's busy or whether she went to sleep and she has it on pause or whether she's just on purpose ignoring the conversation. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of the three. One of the three. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah,
Man,
go ahead. Go
this
ahead,
your
City.
platform. This your platform, bro. What's up? What's cracking?
yeah. Now I'm trying to open up this next wine bottle. What y'all niggas talking about, man?
What you drinking on over there?
I'm about to open up the Sauvignon, Cabernet Sauvignon, red
Hey,
wine.
hey, Empress left and shit.
Why she leave? Why she leave? Why nobody say nothing
Why you
bad?
do that, baby? Uh,
We ain't even say
Resh,
nothing bad.
Resh got one of the G'est Bam Hood damn photographs I ever seen in my life on motherfucking Hangouts with his father. Okay,
Hell yeah.
that shit one of the G'est shits I ever seen. City Lights might be the second. That motherfucker look debonair than a motherfucker, nigga.
Oh man, I got more too. You know what I mean? I got more,
Man,
but that ain't. You know what I mean?
music though, bro? What's
My
cracking?
shit, what's up?
Don't you got what's up with some new music? What's cracking?
You heard all the music that I got already?
I
Oh
seen
hell no! Let us hear that. Let us hear that. Put that on. Let me hear.
he
Yeah,
got
that shit.
he got some decent shit on YouTube though, bro.
Put that shit on, City. Let me hear that shit.
I put a link in the back chat for you,
Let me
cause
see.
my
Let me
shit.
see. Let
Wow.
me see.
I put the SoundCloud there.
Let me
Bear
refresh
with me,
this because it's still the white bitch right there. Let me see.
no, you gotta bear with me. I gotta grab the shit. I need to have my links available. I'm about to We've been going for like a couple hours right now, man. I'm gonna probably end this one, see what everybody on, and maybe start the next joint. But let me put this link here for y'all.
You did something with Luton yet? Y'all collaborated?
Nah, I've been hearing about Luton though. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing about the homie Luton. He from Brooklyn, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Well, not where I'm from in Brooklyn, but he from Brooklyn like me.
Yeah, he nice. He nice. Little young nigga nice. Yeah. I ain't heard you
You a
yet, so
rapper?
I don't know.
No, I don't rap though. I do R&B, bro. My music is very slow.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you come from
Yeah.
my fucking realm. Okay, let me hear you, cause I'm very familiar with R&B. I'm an R&B singer as well.
Oh, is that right? You got shit out?
Well, what you mean by out? You mean by like in the major league and shit?
No, I mean somewhere where I could click on the link and find it. Like I'm about to give you my link right now in the back chat.
Nope. I could let you hear some shit. I can let you hear some shit
Go
right
ahead.
now.
Go ahead. Yeah, do that. I could do that too, but I could be here all night doing that, bro. I don't even want to get started going down
I
there.
ain't about to do it all night, but I'll let you hear some shit,
Yeah, see,
right?
but I'm gonna do that shit all night because I got too much. But that's just one link. Grab the next link right here. But go ahead, yeah, play your shit real quick, man.
All right.
Peace to everybody that's been watching and anybody that's been in the chat, man. I'm gonna play this. You want to intro it? You want to tell everybody who you are and?
Well, not actually, because I don't. I haven't been doing it like that for at least about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really focused on that. But I'll let you hear some shit. This
Yeah,
is some
please,
shit called. This is some shit I made called It. Right. This It.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Here we go.
I can tell from the look in your eyes that you want it, oh yes, and like it from behind. And all you have to do is ask Fiend to, and I'll try to give it to you all night, or for as long as I can hold out. If you need it, hear it hurting. Can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
Just like I feel it. Anything that you want, I will provide. My back and forth, my up and down, and side to side. That's if you like. This just might be the best sex you've ever had in your life. You can. Is it hurting? If you want it, if you need it, you can have it. Come and get it. Let me feel it. Oh yeah, it's service. Is it hurting? Oh yeah, if you need it, you can have it. Come and get it. Let me in it. Can you feel it? Is service? Is it hurting? If you want it, if you need it.
Yeah, that's it.
That shit was good, bro. That's a nice little vibe right there. I'm gonna be fair. And play you one of my joints then.
Yeah, do that. Let me hear that.
No doubt.
60
I gotta figure out which one.
Hotel section. Yeah.
Shit, I should have played one first and let that one you just played be the outro right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was smooth.
Appreciate it, G.
That shit brought me back 100% genuine and shit, G.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
See, my
man.
shit is a little bit more like different. I got a band, like a live band type shit. So
That's what's up.
my music have like that little influence in it. But bear with me. Let me find something that's gonna be worth playing. I'm gonna look at my little shit real quick.
You on some Daniel Caesars, huh?
Not quite like that, but I mean, yeah, that's a little bit of the vibe.
Daniel
That's a little
Caesar's
bit of
dope
the
as
vibe.
fuck. That motherfucker
Yeah,
dope
no, I
as
like dude.
fuck.
I like dude. I'm
That
not
nigga
gonna lie, I
say
like dude.
2,000
Yo, was that song you played? Was that mixed and
diamonds.
mastered?
Huh?
That song you played was mixed and mastered.
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna play something slow then, like that. Let me see.
That nigga Daniel say, my baby has been around for me. That motherfucker wow. That motherfucker is wild. Especially on that shit with best friend with her. Oh, that shit dope as fuck. It's dope.
Yeah.
You know how we be as motherfucking singers and shit. We be like, damn, why the fuck didn't I make that song?
It's gonna be easy as hell. I feel
Man,
you.
we
Here
be
we go. I'm
like,
gonna
oh,
play this shit for you, bro.
oh, you got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is just some next shit. Oh, my bad.
Victory when it all goes wrong, girl. Held you when you're falling down, yeah. I know the way to keep a bad bitch happy. So call me when you touch down in LA. Can't wait to have you close to me, girl. Oh yeah, got me feeling for your touch. If you want it, I got it. So don't think about it, just come bring your body. It's more fun than a party, girl. I need more than just a weekend with you, girl. Give me my love, give me my love. You can feel how you want, how you wish. When you want, I can do it. Don't play no games. Wanna roll with a winner. How a nigga gotta move, how a nigga make you feel. That's why you love me. I do it how you want me. How it makes you feel the best. And I've been around the world, never found another girl, another girl. Girl, you got me first thinking, heart beating if I'm meaning to cover up. Step on up, you got me heart beating, first thinking if I'm meaning to cover up. Step on up. Your heart's beating. You can feel every fucking feel your heart beating down. And I'm the only nigga you're telling me that you let be. You let be. Got me moved on, fading, all night, spotted. Heartbeat on our minds, beating. Cause my beat.
Little shit right there.
Okay, okay. Do you have anything that you have with minus the I don't want to call it auto tune because that's not the
Text.
correct term for it. That's correction. Do you have anything that's not using that software? I like that though.
I mean, I'm not an engineer,
I like
so
that.
I really don't know what the software is that everybody would use on, you know what I mean, once I get it mixed and mastered. But I could try to play this joint.
Yeah, play that. Play that.
It's older,
That's cool.
but I don't know what kind of correction is on it. You want to hear, time out. You want to hear some like raw, like super duper raw shit, like just me and my band, like
some raw shit, just you, because I know, because I'm from that field, I recorded at the disc and shit like that from
I mean, it don't
Detroit.
got no words. It's more like just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
I caught with my band. I can play a vibe.
Yeah. Let me hear vibe.
Alright, I play. It's long, so I ain't gonna play the whole shit. It's like 15 minutes long, son.
Okay.
What's it called? Love in Me, I think is what it's called. Hold on, let me look at my phone. It's a freestyle. So you
That's
hear,
cool.
but
Mostly we only hear
it's
niggas
good.
who rap. Mostly we only hear niggas who rap. So this is a treat right here. Go ahead.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna find it.
Off code, what's your sign?
You say what's my sign?
What's your zodiac sign?
People say that I'm a cusp of magic.
I'm doing magic right now. What's your sign?
That's what they say. They say I'm a cusp of magic. I'm a borderline sign, so they call me generally a cusp of magic.
Okay, but what are you a cusp of? What do you what two signs do you share?
Cancer and Gemini.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I understand why you are the way you are. Okay.
Oh, you do? Oh, let's get
It's
into the
not a bad
spooky
thing.
shit.
It's not a bad thing. My best friend is a Cancer Gemini. She cool as fuck.
Let's get into the spooky shit, baby. Let me hear how I am. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you're very robust with your words.
I feel you.
Very aggressive, and that's where that comes from, the Gemini in you, because the cancers are playful. Like,
I'm a Gemini.
even if they have a point, yeah, but you're a June Gemini, so you're calm. You know how to get your point across without like screaming, and so do you. I'm just saying. I could tell like you believe what you believe and you stand firm on that.
Hell yeah. And I try not to stand on beliefs. I try to stand on experience.
Yeah, you be holding on to those experiences though.
That's it. If I can attach it to other people who have experiences and it's statistically relevant, I'll speak about those things. But if it's like some shit that I could say personally that not many people who I come across say it amongst black people, I'm like, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I hear you. I was just curious though.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer Leo.
You're a Cancer
I'm
Leo?
a Cancer Leo Scorpio, man.
You three things? I ain't never heard of that shit.
You are too. You just gotta look it up. You could be
In
up to
astrology?
5 times. I have Aquarius in me too. I have Aquarius and Virgo in me.
Oh shit, you probably going deep, like deeper rather, like
Nature
boy and shit. Like
your type of Cancer and Gemini.
you got a Gemini in the 5th house?
I don't have no Gemini in me. Period. I don't got no Gemini in me. I don't have no Libra in me. What else? I think Gemini and Libra is what I don't have in me, but I have aspects of Sag, Aquarius, and Virgo in me. But my main signs are Cancer and Scorpio, and Leo is my mask, but also my cusp. So I come off as bossy and all this other stuff, but really I'm mad sweet.
You bossy. I feel
I'm
you.
mad
You
sweet.
know what? I'll say this, right? Um, I know about these things simply because I look at it on the surface because I'm not an astrology type person, right? But if someone asks me, I want to be able to provide them with an answer, right?
Right.
But one thing I do know, in just layman's understanding, uh, as far as it go with black people here in America, I've been sexually selected, so I'm good. I say what the fuck I want to say because black females, for whatever reasons, because all of them had different reasons, they sexually select me. So I don't have to shut my motherfucking mouth and be this goddamn simp ass nigga who say, "Oh baby, you a queen," when she's saying some bullshit.
I respect that. I respect that. Listen, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own consideration of what they consider a queen or not, for what
Mm-hmm.
reasons they have. So, I respect it. Listen, if you don't like it, just don't like it. I'm the same way.
Let me ask you, Paige, do you think that all black females are queens?
I feel like all black females are queens. I just feel like they need to be with the person who is their counterpart. They need to. I believe in divine unions.
So a queen needs to be groomed in your philosophy, correct?
Of course, because every guy is different. So of course, a female would have to be groomed to the king that she's serving. Of course,
Does the
of
king
course,
need to be groomed in your philosophy,
of course,
or is that something that's innate?
of
It's
course.
that
No, he
manifests.
needs to be groomed too because he has to learn
Let me say
what
this
are her
little bullshit
triggers.
real quick.
Everyone has triggers. The man and the female has triggers. Emotionally, everything, mentally. So I feel like a guy does need to be groomed. You know, um, we fall short when we tell guys our experiences, hoping that, we'll avoid these experiences again. The guy may not take it that way at the time. They may think like, oh, we talk about other guys and stuff like that. But honestly, we be trying to groom the guy. Maybe we're not doing it the right way.
Mm, mm. Well, you probably want to
Maybe
talk to
we're not
you
doing
probably
it the
want to
right
talk
All right,
to
way.
let me
the
play this
sisterhood,
little
man.
bullshit real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit too long, son. There's no effects, there's no mix, no master. This is just live, us in the room jamming. It's a freestyle. I don't know what words.
That's
It's
what's
no
up.
words.
That's what's up. Let me hear that. You say it ain't no words. It ain't you singing?
Yeah, it's me singing, but it
Oh,
ain't
okay.
no fucking thing you gonna understand. It's me more. It's more me melodizing, but you can hear
No.
it though. Everybody can hear it.
Hey G. Hey G.
Hold on. Yo.
Yeah, we can't really hear that one. I understand what you say is raw. It's raw. I feel you. I
Exactly.
know what that means, right? They having a jam session, and you're singing within a
I'm jamming
condensed
with
room.
my instrument. Yeah, I'm jamming like they jamming with my instrument.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
use my voice.
right. But
Yeah.
hey, listen, you speaking to the choir right now, right? You know that, right?
Yeah. No, that's why I said you can hear it. It's not no thing. You know what I mean? That's a straight just us picking up our instruments and just we don't know what the fuck gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I
That should go
feel.
for 15 minutes. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Let me ask you this, G.
Yeah, man.
What artists do you like currently? Like R&B artists do you like currently?
Like the newest R&B artist that I like,
Well, not let me not even say currently.
or what
Well,
music do I listen to? Period.
period. Yes.
I like my favorite R&B artist, solo artist is R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Okay. Well, my favorite R&B artist is Drew Hill.
But yeah, but my favorite R&B group, like you got Drew Hill, is Boys the Men. So I got a favorite R&B solo artist. I got a favorite R&B group, and I got
Oh,
like top 5 of both.
okay. So you separated. I'm
Yeah,
like I can't pick a who I like individually, right? Because I like certain one. Okay, if I was to say my number one single or solo artist, it would be Dwelle. You familiar with Dwelle?
yeah.
Dwelle
Girl,
dope fuck.
Girl. I like
Dwelle
She's
Raheem
so she's
Devon.
my
fuck.
girl. Yeah, I know
That
Dwelle.
mother man, that motherfucker's stupid. Okay, I
Yeah, he
still.
hard, but Darnell Jones to me is harder.
What?
Ooh, you say Donnell Jones better than Dwelle?
To me, bro, for my style, what I like, I could listen to way more Darnell Jones than I could listen to Dwelle. But I got
Well,
Dwelle.
you know,
I got
Really?
Dwelle shit. I just could listen to way more. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker
Darnell Jones and
Dwelle
Dwelle.
is something. He's something
I
special.
could listen to way more Joe than I could listen to Dwelle. I could listen to
I,
way
I was
more
just about to
mad
say
people.
I
so.
like Joe too. I like
Yeah,
Joe too.
I
Listen,
could
Dwelle,
I
listen to
like
way more.
Raheem Devon. Y'all know about Raheem
I could
Devon?
listen to
hell
Raheem
yeah, we know
Devon more
about
than I could
Ryan
listen to
Devon.
Dwelle.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
could listen to Jay
I don't like
Holiday
that
more than I
last
could
song
listen to
he did.
Dwelle.
Jay
I don't like that.
Holiday, like, what's up with him? Where he go?
I could listen. He ain't
That
make no
nigga
new shit,
gone.
but I could listen to more of
Yeah.
his shit than I could listen to Dwelle shit. Just me
Ooh.
though.
You know who I also like that a lot of people ain't on to? This
Who that?
dude Brent Fayez, man.
Nah, you crazy,
Mm.
Saunders son. You crazy. I'm on
Yeah,
him.
but a
Don't
lot
play.
of people ain't on him, and you guys
Yeah,
need to listen to him. He got some good
yeah.
music.
Nah, chill. We on him. We on him. He from
Okay,
DC too.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
nah.
That's my
Don't.
guy right there. I feel like he's
Yeah,
the
nah. He hard.
Hold
modern
on.
R and
Where
B.
you from, City Light?
He my. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from East New York.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a bias thing, but I don't think it's a bias thing because I look at music objectively, right? And I look at Dwelle specifically, like how I look at someone like from a time frame of a Marvin Gaye, right? There are many people who were singing in that era who will blow him out of the water sonically, right? However, how he put it together,
Yeah,
how he
he's
put it
good.
together,
He's
man,
good.
Marvin Gaye was killing motherfuckers who could sing better than him sonically.
Just
Right.
like music with him and Eric Sermon, that's my shit. I play that
Yeah.
all the
Ooh,
time.
But I tell you what,
just
bro.
like
Even
music.
when you say
Nigga
music, it
said,
make me think music soul child. I could listen to way more music soul child than I could listen to Dwelle. You know what I'm saying? I like Dwelle. I'm not trying to act like I don't like Dwelle, bro. I fuck with Dwelle.
I'm gonna
I
put
fuck with
myself on because I never heard his stuff really.
yeah, nah. That he did the McDonald's
Music.
thing. He got big at really one point. He was really big, but you know what I mean. He just cheating with my girl, whatever. Look that
Who
shit up. It'll come up fast.
who
Like
you
he's
talking
good.
about, Page? Who you
You
talking
talking
about,
about
Page?
Dwelle?
No, I'm saying I never listened to Dwelle, so I'm gonna put myself on since
Really?
you guys are. Yeah, since you listen, I'm the type of person I listen to Joe, I listen to Raheem Devon. I still fuck with Street Love from Lloyd. I still
Lloyd
fuck
hard.
with.
Yeah,
I
Lloyd,
still fuck with
Lloyd was doing this stuff.
Jaheim. I still fuck with the old Jaheim.
Jaheim good.
Ooh, Jaheim was the thing too.
What else do I listen to?
One of the females who I fuck with is in love with Jaheim. She ain't never gonna get that dick.
Yeah.
She gonna get this dick, but she love that. Let me tell you, she love that nigga. And I'll be like, God damn, baby, you love that nigga like
that. Jaheim kind of make me think of D'Angelo, and D'Angelo is better than I could listen to more D'Angelo than I could listen to Jaheim.
I haven't heard D'Angelo in a while, but that always be my guy. And Maxwell, I can't lie, I'm listening to some pretty wings.
Yeah,
you know,
I like early Maxwell.
Let me ask you this, Payge, from a female's perspective, right? As far as a group, right? Do you know anyone? Do you know anyone who is sonically more pleasing to you than like Dru Hill? Is there another group that's more sonic?
Jagged Edge. Dru Hill was Jagged Edge, Jagged Edge, and but before Jagged Edge, the only person that could fuck with Dru Hill to me is motherfucking Blackstreet.
Come on, Dave Hollister is ill. Dave Hollister is ill. But come on, man. Dru Hill is not fucking with that. Dru Hill's not.
Listen,
so Dru Hill's not even.
So I'm only thinking of a few songs. I'm not thinking the whole album.
You about to talk shit about Dru Hill? I want to hear you
Dru
talk shit
Hill
about
ain't fucking with Jagged Edge or 112, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, you crazy. Dru Hill Cupid is a classic, bro.
Dru Hill don't sing Cupid.
That's
112 sing
That's
Cupid.
112.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, my bad. I'm sorry. Dru Hill's Beauty. Dru Hill's Beauty.
I love you, YouTube, everybody.
Killing them niggas, man. Them niggas